Okay, I think we're actually here. I think we're good. I think we're good. It's okay. It looks like we're rolling here. Goodness gracious, what happened? Bro, like, all my settings completely screwed. Not only are they completely screwed, I don't know where my settings and my stream key went on YouTube. Literally disappeared. Like, I streamed on Saturday, everything was fine. I changed nothing. I come back today, and I can't find anything on my YouTube. I've been using this for like months now, like years. So I just went to restream, and I just said, all right, let me just use my restream, and my restream worked, like, no problem. So I'm on Twitch again. Surprise! Sub to me on Twitch. If you've got Amazon Prime, we back on Twitch as well. Let's go. I wasn't using Restream because Restream was messing up, so I had to just go straight up just YouTube. I mean, primary is still YouTube. We're still going to be mainly on YouTube. But, yeah, looks like maybe we'll be doing Twitch as well. The Twitch arc is back. You know? The Twitch arc is back. So, if you're on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. And like I said, if you got Amazon Prime, put your boy on there. Oh, man. Either way, I don't see my Twitch chat, so I'm going to try to see if I can find my Twitch chat on here. Sorry for playing live stream maker, you know, while I'm here as well. Let me see here. I think I can go to chat, and I think I can see both chats. All right, yeah, I can see both chats. I can see Twitch chat, and I can see YouTube chat. So, yeah, that's cool, I guess. I can see both. Looks like they've upgraded this quite a bit too. They've upgraded quite a bit. So I can see Twitch and I can see YouTube. So yeah, there we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, if you're on Twitch, I mean, I think I can see both. Like, the chat settings here, it's weird. I mean, I can see both, but it's not letting me like just filter just to Twitch. So yeah, I might not see your comment on there, but I'll try to reply to all the Twitch people on here. Like, if you're on Twitch, just let me know, and I'll do my best to see if you're there, you know, to see what's going on there as well. But all right, sounds good. Let's go. And I can't pop out the chat either. On, like, I can't remove it from this thing here like I can on YouTube. So yeah, whatever. I think I can just do this, and maybe I'll see the Twitch chat, or I can just go on Twitch. I mean, I can just do that, and that's another thing. All right, live stream maker's fun. Puchada with the 23 months of the Twitch with the default. Yo, let's go. We out here. Thank you for the 23 months of Twitch support. I appreciate that. Facts, shout outs that you've been like sub this whole time too, like, or Prime for 23 months. Let's go. I appreciate that. Let's get it. All right, let me get to this. Let me get to this thing. Let me pull out this. Let me put this over here. All right. No, we're going to start doing Twitch hardcore again. We out here. Twitch is out here again. Once again, Twitch is out here again. I haven't got a check from Twitch in like a hot minute, so it's all good. You know, it's all good. We're going to try. We are going to try, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. But all right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I hope all of you guys are doing good. Today we got a great show for you guys, because I was right. I mean, like, you guys all knew that I was going to be right, but I was right about the Switch 2. I was right about the pricing. I was right about the price increases. I was right about portable PCs. I was right about everything. Pretty much everything, except for Fire Emblem 4 remake. I was not right about that. But when it comes to the Switch 2, and before the launch, and the success of the system, and the industry as a whole, I was right about all of that. And I was right about Nintendo's business practices. I don't love everything. When there's something negative or something not good, I'll call it out. But now people online are starting to see and say the same things that I've been saying, now for years, that I've been saying now for a hot minute. I was right. Of course I was right. Shout out to Flipping the Switch. I saw your 30 as well that you dropped. So thank you so much for the big $30 dono during the birthday stream. I think you dropped it right after that. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And Flip this with another $10 dono. It says, hope you had a great birthday weekend. Shout out to RGT as well for spotlighting my boy Phil One Up Collects. Question is, compared to what? And Switch 2 definitely answered the question, compared to 4K Twins. Well, yeah, I mean, I was right compared to, like I said, all the debates that I had. Remember, I mean, Flipping the Switch, you were there. I had how many debates last year of people trying to tell me that you're wrong, that you're this, that you're that about the Switch 2, and I was right. And now I'm talking about people talk about the pricing and things like that. People talk about Nintendo's business practices, like with this, like with compared to Microsoft and Sony. I had a million people telling me that no, Microsoft and Sony are doing better business practices. I said, no, they're not. I said, no, they're not at all. They're raising prices. They're doing all this. What are you talking about? I had people telling me that no, they're the most anti-consumer. And now on Twitter, it's just Twitter, but it's the facts too, though. It's like the actual facts. It's not. It's my opinion, but it's actual facts. We're starting to see it. People are starting to see it. They're starting to see it. They're starting to see $900 PS5 Pro, $600 PS5 without a disc drive, $650 PS5 with a disc drive, $250 PlayStation Portal, $80 online. You're starting to see it. It's starting to come into clear focus. So I was right about all this. I was right, 100%. Thank you, Flipping the Switch. Thank you for the $10 dono. Dream a Little Mo with the $20 says, I wanted to make the stream and wish you a happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a special day with fam planned already. Hope it was the best day for you. Yes, my birthday was awesome. My wife was great. My family was great. Everything is good. I got a nice little Reese's Pieces ice cream. So that was good. Dude, I'm happy, man. Like, Dream a Little Mo. You guys were awesome. Like I said, you guys are more reliable than anybody IRL. When it comes to my friends, you guys are more reliable than my IRL friends when it comes to my birthday. In the past, of course. So I appreciate you guys, man. Dream a Little Mo. We're gonna put you up here, Little Mo. And I'm glad you had a good day too. You know, sometimes life is what you make of it. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Dream a Little Mo. I really appreciate it. So I was right about everything. We're not talking about Buck Bumble on this stream. No, I'm joking. We're going to talk about Buck Bumble on this stream. We're going to talk about Buck Bumble on this stream. Big love to Dream a Little Mo. Big love to Flipping the Switch with the JoJo's. We've already got a combo breaker and a 30-minute extension.
Overclock Buster!
Let's go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see here. OJ, I got you one for your birthday. Which is Buck Bumble. I thought you were lactose, OJ. You think this is milk? You think this is actual real milk? This is maca. Organic maca green tea powder mixed with water, ice, and almond milk. It tastes like green tea water thing. It's to help my sides. Maca tea helps the visceral fat in you remove. So I'm just trying to get rid of the love handles. I'm doing a good job. It's actually going down quite a bit. My six-pack is coming back as well. It's getting more defined. So you guys know I'm lactose. You think I drink a whole cup of milk? I'd be duking this whole stream. I don't drink regular milk. It's almond milk, which has no dairy in it. Almond milk tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like. It tastes like almonds, like in a liquidy form. So it's maca green tea, because I just got done doing a workout. It's water, ice, and almond milk. That's what it is, mixed together. I'm gonna blast these sides. Okay. So I don't think this has anything to do with California. I didn't say I was drinking like a caramel frappuccino with whipped cream with mocha on the side. That's like the Cali. This is almond milk with water, ice, and some green tea. You know? Maca green tea. I've been playing some PI Mouse for Hire. I've been saying, yeah, you see, all day at work, thanks to you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna upload the, yeah. I'm gonna upload it. I downloaded it, but I haven't edited it yet. So I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna edit. I might do that for you guys tonight because I don't know if my video, I have the big video for the upcoming leaked Switch 2 games, like all of the big ones. I have that video. It's pretty much done. I just have to do the music, produce it, make a thumbnail, and then get it put up on YouTube. So that'll take me like about like another maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So I just got to do that. Probably take me like an hour or so. So I'll do that tonight. So I'll probably cut that Mouse PI for Hire video, and I'll probably have that up tonight for you guys if you want to watch something. And then I'll have the big video up tomorrow morning because I didn't have a video today just because I was working on that all day. It took me, you know, it's taking me 5 hours plus to make that video. So let's see here. Thomas says, player says, what do you mean that I was right about what? I was right about the Switch 2 when it comes to the business practices of Nintendo. Overall, as a whole, I saw people arguing on Twitter, and more people, literally, this was I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This is what I saw, bruh. Right here. This is what I saw. I saw this trending. We're going to talk about IGN, too. We're going to talk about the news. But this is what I saw, bruh. This is what I saw trending. Today's news. Debate on X compares Nintendo's business practices favorably to Sony and Microsoft. Favorably. I was told by people that Nintendo's the most anti-consumer, that Microsoft and Sony are way better. And I've been seeing this stupid animation or this stupid GIF or this stupid meme of everybody's blowing their heads off except for Valve. And maybe sometimes Nintendo's not, but some people are saying that they are, some people are saying they're not. But this is where it got started. But this is the first time that I've seen this on Twitter. Now, yes, obviously there's a lot of people that disagree, and there's PC schizos that are chiming in that don't play Nintendo. But this is what I was right about. I was right about this. And once again, I've already invited other people to come debate on this. We've already debated on this. I've won every single debate. I've won every single one when it comes to this. Like, I'm undefeated. I'm Bill Blackbird. I'm jackknife power bombing everybody that steps into this arena. I'm spearing everybody. Spearing bananas, jackknife power bombing grifters. They can't touch me. Power bombing Florida men. They cannot touch me. I'm undefeated. LeVar Ball never lost. Okay? So, and I've opened the door. I opened the door for people on a Saturday when they knew clipping channels saw what I said. They sent them and nobody showed up. The door was open and nobody showed up to discuss with me the merits of what I've been saying. They all go on their YouTube channels, hide on Twitter, hide behind the Legion of Gabins, but they don't step into the lion's den. And if they have, they've already got cooked last year. And it would just be more embarrassing this year because the Switch 2 is actually out and I've got more data. I've got real data to back up what I've been saying the whole time. I was right. So is this Californian 2 right here, my boy? I got some good old fashioned water in a water bottle canteen. Let's go. We're going to need some water for tonight. CSQ, we're going to need some water for tonight. Let's get to more shout outs, shall we? Let's actually get into, I didn't even really get into shout outs. I just started ranting and raving. We're going to talk about Pragmata as well. I see Barkster here. What's up, Barkster? How you doing today? 30 combos. Next one up at 45. Thank you guys. We have the 30-minute extension for today. We're gonna go to distance. Distance. Let's go. Dane Gonzalez is here. Dior is here. Party Man is here. Johnny is here. 91 Gamer Boy is here. What's good, guys? Welcome. Dream a Little Mo. Sky W. What's up, Sky W? CBH forgot. 777 OG double OG. Nintendo Dope. What's up, man? Quantum Christ. What's up? Tell me that your life's selling well. From what we know, it seems like. Said the same thing in the chat. Yeah. What's up, Elias? Overclock busted the stream. My day's been good. What's up, Mega Lee? Playing through DMC 5 and it's lit. Are you gonna pick up on the Switch 2 to beat it? I've already played it on the Xbox, but yeah, I'll probably pick up a Switch 2 copy. Shout out to Ridge Racer Type 4. Yeah, shout out to Ridge Racer Type 4. J Views, Falcon launch. What's good? Varkster's here. Vo KG. Switch 2 can milk more GTA 5 until GTA 6. Well, we're probably not getting GTA 5. At this point, it's already April going to May and there's no announcements, so I don't think it's coming this year. Oat milk is supreme. I have it with everything: cereal, protein shakes, lattes. It's pretty good. Yeah, oat milk's cool. I like almond milk a little bit more, but yeah, oat milk's cool too. Oat milk is also good. Gaming Mariner, what's good? I'll debate you that $2,000 PC handheld is better than a $400 Switch 2. Hell no, JK. Sure, probably is. I don't know if your bank account better. Hey OJ, that Zelda artwork looks sick. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We're gonna take a look at that too. What are you playing on your Switch 2? Xenoblade and Pokemon Champions. I played a ton of Champions yesterday. I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't. I think I'll probably play this weekend and I'll record it. Because I was getting cooked and I was cooking other people. Had a few close matches. Had some nice winning streaks here and there. But yeah, I was playing I mean, I wasn't playing the doubles, which is the competitive, but I was playing the singles competitive, or ranked singles, and I was doing pretty good. And I realized why I was actually winning, because there's not all of the newest items and strategies, so all of my old Gen 4 and pre-gen strategies all work. That's why I won. That's why I beat Justin. I just realized that. That's the reason why I was actually bopping people, because I was good back in the day. I suck in today's Pokemon, but there's not enough strategies. There's not enough Pokemon. So with guys like me, beginners, I can ease my way back in. And maybe once they add new Pokemon, I'm like, okay, let me try out this new strategy or try out this. Like, it's one at a time, you know? So for me, at least, it was cool because my old Gen 4 strategy still works, and it still works pretty good. I mean, people hate playing against me. I can already tell I pissed so many. I had forfeits. I had people just forfeiting on me. They really did not like my strategy. And like I said, it works because there's not as many, like in the new modern age of Pokemon, like you can counter my Gen 4 strategy pretty easily. But without all the new stuff, nope. Let's see here. We should make village tournaments for the tournaments for champions. I think once the game gets a bit more mature and they add a bit more Pokemon, I think I'll do all that. I think right now it's good to just kind of fill things out. And then once they actually add a bit more, I mean, it's a bit early. You know, I don't know if I want to be playing it like regularly like that. But I think once they actually add more to it, and they probably like by the end of the year, I think it'll be in a much better shape. And then we can probably think about tournaments and things like that. But for right now, I don't feel like running tournaments. I'll be honest. Like, there's just not enough. There's not. I mean, I can't even transfer over all the Pokemon that I wanted to. So it's like, 180 Pokemon is more than enough. Yeah, not for all the strategies though. Like, it's enough at the beginning. I agree. Like, it's enough to start out. That's not bad. 180 Pokemon, that's not bad. But we definitely need more than that, right? Like, if you're playing Scarlet and Violet, obviously it's like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up. Like, most of my Pokemon that I'm using might not even be able to come over. So I think that once they actually get maybe like around 300, 400, then I'll be a bit better for strategies and things like that, you know? So let's see here. I'm not great at competitive Pokemon, but I finally made it to Ultra Ball tier. Exactly. That's the reason why you're able to make it to Ultra Ball tier, because everyone can't use all this stuff that would probably blow you away, you know? Like, it's definitely limited. It's so to ease players in to competitive, you know? So I think it was a smart idea on their end. Let's see here. Player says, when is Elden Ring coming to Switch 2? I don't know when it's coming. It's coming sometime this year. Wait for the official announcement. I went crazy with Warframe for this whole week. Oh, here we go. Varkster Warframe. This came off the heels of beating the story part of Pocopia and beating RE Requiem. Now doing the Pragmata. I think I might get into Warframe after I'm like fully done with Xenoblade. I'm still playing Xenoblade. I played Xenoblade a lot this weekend. Like, I played Xenoblade for like another, even after I beat the game, I played Xenoblade, I think this past week, I played it for like another 10, 15 hours. I think I put another, I put another 8 hours into it. So it's like, I'm still playing the game. Like, I'm grinding to really just like power up my skills to the max. So I'm grinding out all like, you know, times, you know, extra thermal boost damage, extra all the little materials that you need for like extra attack power, just so I can freaking start one-shotting everything, you know. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just getting all my main mechs all powered up, my custom skills all powered up to the max that I can with grinding materials. So that's been fun. I'm gonna get a copyright for this, but that's okay. I'll just scrub it later. Beatles really just did a sponsored Warframe video. Maybe it's just fate for you to play the game. LJ devs even reach out to you. They're pretty friendly with their community. Yeah, I need to reach out to. I need a sponsored Warframe video. So I mean, I need to reach out to them so they can sponsor me. Oh man, I need to do that. What's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome. Prime's new thumbnail sure is something misleading as hell. I didn't see the thumbnail and all that, so I don't know what it is, so you can let me know what it is. But yeah, Mohammed, I see what you're saying with like maybe it being a little like overwhelming, Pokemon Champions. Make sure you guys hit the like button too though. Hit the like button, because I'd really appreciate it if you did hit the like button. That would like make me very, very happy if you hit the like button. So go ahead and hit that like button and, you know, let them know that we out here today, man. Let them know that we out here today. So let's go. Thanks guys, I appreciate it though, for real. Let's see, I bought Mickey Mouse refurbished for $33 today. Nice. It's the Zelda movie link on the Switch 2 with a massive leak in the middle. Yeah, that's fair though. I mean, that's fair. I mean, here's the YouTuber Cope that I put it. Does he talk about the Switch 2 in that same video? Like, if he talks about the Switch 2 in that same video, and whatever, you know, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's not, I mean, you get what you're looking for, right? The leak is the Zelda thing, so, close enough. It's like one of those, like, I see where you're coming from, but close enough. I wish Capcom just gave us locked 30 and 40 FPS options for Pragmata. Even RE9 is trying to do things the system just can't do. Yeah, Capcom right now doesn't have locked options for it. It's just unlocked. I'm guessing that they're going to update Pragmata to run better on the system. No, Capcom. Oh wait, no, Capcom. Didn't they do like performance mode and quality mode for Resident Evil? I don't remember. I think they did, right? So I think that might come in an update. So I'm kind of waiting a little bit to play Pragmata. Because, like, with Resident Evil, they updated it and they made it run a lot better, like, post-launch, like, a few weeks after launch. So I'm kind of like, I'll play Pragmata. I'll play it on Switch too. Like, I'll buy it and play it. But, like, I'm in no rush to buy it and play it. I'll just wait till they kind of spruce it up a little bit. And then I'll go get it. So I'll just probably wait. Do you think the PS6 handheld will be $12,000? I think $650. Or $12,000, sorry, $1,200. No, I don't think it's going to be $1,200. I think it's going to be like around, yeah, $600 or so. 600, 6, 7. Oh, so. Yeah, Pragmata plays good. There's just some uneven frame pacing here and there. So I think that, kind of like Resident Evil 9, there's a little bit of uneven here and there. So like, they'll probably patch it and it'll be a lot better, like in the next, I would say, few weeks. So I can wait. Like, Pragmata's cool, but it's not like it's a super long game. I've already made one video on it. People thought the video was good. I think, and I looked around at other people's videos and I saw like the view counts on those, and I'm like, I don't need to rush to get a Pragmata video out. So I was like, there's no rush. Like Resident Evil, I wanted to get, like, people were gonna spoil it, so I just wanted to get that out there, like, you know, and I was excited for it. But like with Pragmata, like I'll pick it up. Like I have a review code and I can pick it up. But I can just wait. I can just wait a little bit. You know, it's fine. I'm still playing some other stuff, so for me, it's no rush to get into the game. Shout outs to Justin with the 3.
I just got done watching my sister play Tomodachi Life through game chat. It's pretty funny. Also thanks to our match in Champion, I found a weak link and fixed my team, so no more Gengar problems.
Yeah. Gengar is an issue. Gengar is definitely an issue. I don't know why the combo breaker notification popped up there. So if you want me to be honest, I know I was messing around with my settings, but yeah, like I don't know what happened there. So I'm sorry guys, but that's kind of cool. Combo breaker. It sounds cool, right? We can keep that if you guys want. Let me go to my alert box. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it on combo? Yeah, it's supposed to be, I want to shake your hand. Maybe it's just the $3 that does that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care. Either way, thank you for the $3 dono. I'll fix it later. My Streamlabs and everything is just like, or my Streamlabs OBS was just messed up. I don't know what happened. It got like, literally went full Switch 2 grifter on us, so. Hold up, you think the PS6 might be $600? I think the PS6 handheld might be $600, yeah. Been playing Pragmata on Switch 2 runs better than RE9 did at launch. Okay, does it? Okay, so it runs better than RE9 at launch. Okay. I still think they're gonna probably patch it up a little bit, so I'll wait. But I'll pick it up at some point. Like it's no like massive priority for me. I already know that I want to play it, you know, and I'll get it. I'll get it for sure. I'll just go pick it up at some point. I might even pick it up like this weekend or something. I'm just still playing Xenoblade, you know. We got nice topics today though. Yoshida blasting Jimbo, Nintendo being right, Bandai being garbage, THQ having 7 unannounced games. Yeah, you know what? I didn't know if I was gonna even talk about all that, but yeah, Elias, we can talk about all that. I always count on you to bring some good topics to me, Elias. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about first? I was right though. I will say that again just for everybody in the back. I was definitely right about that. And also I was also right about you guys hitting the like button too as well. So there was also that. 33 on the board though. Shout outs guys. 12 more combos and we got a 45-minute extension. Let's go. But yeah, Tomodachi Life. That game's awesome too. It seems to be selling pretty good. Yoshida got fired by Jim Ryan for, I don't know, not agreeing to be a live service shill or something. I'm not sure. They didn't say, right? So he got fired. Bandai, they're not bringing Xenoverse 3 at launch, so I mean, I'm glad I don't care about Bandai Namco games like that. But yeah, Xenoverse 3 is not on Switch 2 announced right now, but like always, they'll come later. And yes, THQ does have 7 unannounced games for the Switch 2, so maybe there's a Nintendo Direct coming up where they show off some of those games. Do you like Silent Hill 2 Remake? I haven't played Silent Hill 2 Remake yet. There we go. I want to shake your hand. Nice.
At this point, Bandai Namco is a Western company. They ignore Nintendo.
Bandai Namco doesn't ignore Nintendo. They always release their games. It's just late. It's just late. That's all it is. So it's just gonna come. It's just late. They don't ignore them though. So yeah, the Xenoverse 3 is gonna come. It's gonna come at some point, just like Sparking Zero did. So that's really all it is. They're always behind. Let's see here. I'm really enjoying Xenoblade, but thank you for the 3, Justin. I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying Xenoblade. A mouse PI for hire right now. One of the things I like from the PI game is connecting clues on the board. Very clever. Yeah, it's cool. The problem is that I do get a little dizzy when I play that game. Like, I do get a little, like, just motion sickness, even though they have some motion sickness stuff in there. So I don't know how much more I'm going to play it. And I'm just not a first-person guy either, so I might stream it again, I might not, but yeah, I got a little dizzy while playing that game. Xenoverse will come to Switch 2, 720p, 30 FPS, good old Bandai. Well, I mean, you guys wanted it. You're mad that it's not coming, right? So if they would have announced it here, you would. If it's not one thing, it's something else with Bandai Namco. I already told you guys to just stop liking their. Listen, it's time to move on. Elias, I told you this last year. I'll tell you this year. Stop looking forward to Bandai Namco. Stop. I've told you guys this. Stop. Unless or get yourself a plate, or just play on plate. Be excited and just don't have a bias towards Nintendo when it comes to Bandai Namco. Simply just be excited for the game, that you can play it on PC or you can play it on PlayStation or Xbox. Stop. I've been trying to tell y'all, stop getting excited about Bandai Namco. Y'all don't want to listen to me and be upset every time, so it's not my fault. I'm not going to be emotionally blackmailed to care about Bandai Namco. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. So I'm sorry. I know, Justin, I know you love Bandai Namco, their games. I get it. I'm not trying to say that you're not allowed to like it. I'm just saying they have constantly disappointed you over and over and over and over and over and over. So for me, I've been disappointed by them how many times? So I just tuned them out. I'm no longer excited about what they do. I'm no longer excited. Like, if it comes out and it's cool, great. If it's not on Switch 2, great, that's fine too. If it's later, that's also fine. Like, it's fine. That's just how it is. Like, you guys, I'm never gonna get all like with Bandai Namco. I'm just not. Their games are good, but they're not that good to get upset. I wanna shake your hand.
I'm good. I'm keeping the Xbox, so I'll just get their games there.
And then it's gonna come out later on Switch 2, and then you're gonna have to buy, and then you're gonna buy it again, Justin. They are particularly taking advantage of people like Justin and people like Elias, where they want you guys to buy it on Xbox or buy it on PlayStation or get it on PC. Then they want you guys to get it on Switch 2 later. This is literally what they're doing, man. Literally what they're doing. Justin, thank you for another support there. Okay, so I get it. I think the first Streamlabs donation of any stream down, it's gonna do combo breaker to start things off, and then afterwards it's gonna do like the shake your hand and stuff like that. Okay, so I get what's happening here. So anybody that gets the first Ninja Blood, it's gonna be like the combo breaker, because, like, you know, you're starting it out. Okay, got it. Understanding my Streamlabs at this point. 6-7 likes. The other day you said NSO, it doesn't matter if Nintendo makes a Switch 3 or 4, will they just rename it if they make a new console? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what Nintendo's gonna name their consoles in the future. What I do know is that the Nintendo Switch Online or whatever, yeah, they're gonna just rename it or whatever it is, but they're gonna carry over everything, because now they have subscribers and members, and they want to make sure that you can play all those classic games and you have your account and your games on every single thing, because it builds long-term value. Now, this is something that Nintendo's been saying for the last 7 years before the Switch 2 launched. They were saying this all throughout the Switch 1 era. So that's how I know. That's how I knew that there'd be backwards compatibility, that there would be Nintendo accounts and they'd have your games and things like that. I knew that because of the drumroll. The chart! The chart, man! Look at this chart! Because the chart! Hold up, I can show you guys the chart, the legendary chart. Nintendo accounts chart. Switch to, I think this is what it is. Where's the Nintendo accounts chart? Somebody give me, where's the accounts chart? Dang it, I can't find the chart. Let me try to see if I can find it. Nintendo accounts future investor. I gotta save this chart. Here we go. The chart, baby. It was all because of this right here. It was this chart that showed me. 1, Nintendo was going to do backwards compatibility. That was the first thing. 2, Nintendo was going to have carry over your data, carry over your games, and all of that. A couple different things told me from my business expertise. Here's the first thing that I knew. You see this right here? This is called design. This is called slide design. When you're designing things in PowerPoint, if you want to make a correlation, make things that connect or that show a clear correlation between X and Y thing, and why that X and Y thing is important. So as you can see here, this is separate. Look, Wii, DS, integrated software, hardware, that's separate. But you see here, you got a nice little, it's kind of like light red or orange. I don't really know what it is, like a faded red or whatever it is. Let me look here. Yeah, like a light red or whatever. You see a circle, and then you see another big red circle, and then you see a thing here, and see how it goes up. So going up as their accounts go up, as their users go up, it's going to be connected. You see how it's all within the same bubble, and you see how it's like connected, like with the red bar to this, to their next one, and they make sure that it's set in that bracket. That's what told me right here that there's going to be backwards compatibility, and there's going to be Nintendo, and it's going to transfer over. It was this chart. Now, yeah, I got roasted, and people made fun of me about it, but I was right, you know. I got roasted, and people made fun of me, but I was right. So there you go. Let's see here. I remember requesting this model every time I received customer comeback emails. What? Oh yeah, you remember the chart? The future outlook. Expanding Nintendo IP. Value added services. Value added. They're trying to keep you as a customer. They're trying to add the value over the long course of time. Now that they've got 30 plus million NSO subscribers, they're not going to be like, oh, screw that. Yeah, we're going to just leave all that behind. New accounts, new system, new games. No Switch 2 games, no Switch 1 games. And I don't know how they're going to do it with Switch 3. I don't know how they're going to have Switch 1 support, Switch 2 support, Switch 3. I mean, that's going to be difficult. There's no current system console that supports native, like actual real native 3 generations. The last one to do that for real was the PS3, and they removed that. So if the Switch was Switch 3, if they have a Switch 3 and it's able to play natively Switch 1, Switch 2, and Switch 3 games, that'll be the first system since the PlayStation 3 in 2006. Because Xbox, it can play games all the way back to the first gen of Xbox, but it can only play most of the games, but it only plays a select amount of games, and those games are software downloaded. They're not like real actually playing off of the disc. They're software downloaded. So that's why you can take like a 2-disc game or a 3-disc game or a 4-disc game. Like let's just say Star Ocean or Lost Odyssey. You don't need all the discs. All you need is just one of them, and it'll just install the rest of the data from the software emulation. You know? So that's the thing. Whereas the Switch 2, it does some hardware emulation. It does some software emulation to get the game, but it's still running natively off of that cart, you know? You don't have to download the data for like a Switch 1 game to play. It's on the cart, it'll play off the cart. You know, so that's the big difference. Let's see here. Just call it NSO, Nintendo Online Service. Yeah, they'll just probably call it something like that. Yo, Johnny, thank you for the $5 dono. I don't know what you're talking about with my words slurring. My words are not slurring, bro. You okay? What's up, Ninmar? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today, brother? Thank you for the 5 though, Johnny. I appreciate that. Shout outs, brother. 1 combo away from the you guys know combo breaker 45. Another chart Nintendo published is the one I like, showing how much of a chunk of third parties make from overall software sales. People claiming third parties don't sell is crazy. Yeah, of course. I mean, you have like the third. I mean, obviously, most of the sales on any system is going to be third party sales because there are way more third party developers making games on your system than first party. No, you're good, Ice Cream, or Ice Cream. You're good, dude. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. Find it kind of funny how the movie industry looked down on the video game industry for the past. Now it's the biggest, most hyped movies coming out, game related. I don't know about the biggest, most hyped. I mean, yeah, I guess to a degree, yeah, sure. Good. Are they going to make? But yeah, Zelda's gonna be. That's gonna be hype. I will predict this right now. A Switch 3 will have a cell processor Albatross that will stump backwards. Compatibility. We'll see about that. People said that there's going to be something that's going to be Albatross that will stump backwards compatibility with the Switch 2, and that didn't happen. So we'll see. As long as there's not another reset between generations, that's all I want. What's up? I noticed all these why I finally decided to buy a Switch 2 videos start showing up in your feed. Are there really? I don't look at YouTube because I hate looking at YouTube. So I've blocked, I haven't blocked, but I've pretty much got rid of, I don't get gaming videos. Like I don't get Nintendo videos in my feed anymore because of the grifter problem that we've had. So I've pretty much like blacklisted a lot of Nintendo channels on my feed because I was tired of the grifting. So I don't even see videos anymore like that. I only get like history videos and like did you know gaming and like certain videos. I don't really get many videos on my feeds anymore because of the amount of grifting. So I had to just hide people's channel 24/7. So my algorithm doesn't give me all the new, you know, topic points that people are discussing with Switch 2. I just don't care. So what's going on in those videos? How many of those videos did you see? What's going on there? Can't be disappointed if you're not expecting anything. I don't know why y'all still expecting Bandai Namco to be good like with Switch 2. I don't know why you guys are. I really don't. I really don't. Why are you guys still excited for Bandai Namco? Makes no sense to me. Just picked up a Game Boy Advance SP, got Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, Fire Emblem. What are some of your favorite GBA games? Those games are all good. I gotta make a top 25 GBA list. Have I made one yet? I think I've made 3DS, but I haven't made GBA. I'll make a GBA list just for you, Dane. Shoutouts. But all those are good too. They hold our favorite. Our? Who's our? Bandai Namco does not hold my favorite IPs hostage. Absolutely not. If your favorite IPs are Bandai Namco, then you're just cursed. I'm sorry. I'm like sorry, but then like not sorry. If your favorite IPs are from Bandai Namco, I'm like sorry, but then like not sorry. You know? Says unpopular opinion. Not everything should be ported to Switch. Why not? Let's see. They got Naruto in the deepest pits of trash. Yeah, and I've learned to let go of Naruto. I've learned to let go of it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Every now and then I'll rant, but I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. Verkster with the big 50. Aussie, which is 35. Yo, thanks so much, Verkster. With the big $50 dono. And says, Capcom comes out and shuts everyone down by saying Switch 2 contributed heavily to Pragmata's success in their PR statement. The age of third parties not selling on Nintendo is past. It's gone. It's finished. Pragmata has shown us the light. We have seen the light, baby. Yo, shout out to Varkster. Thank you for the big 35. You're now the Okage Stream Ninja. Let's go. Varkster is 79 on the board. Hey, yo. Thank you for the big 35, Varkster. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the support lately. Varkster's been like on a super tear, man. You're awesome, dude. Seriously. Shout out to my man Varkster. Did you get my email back? Or did you see my email? My latest one? Varkster. I'm gonna play Warframe, dude. I'm gonna play it. Don't make me play Warframe, Varkster. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. What's your favorite Bam Namco? I don't think I have a favorite Bandai Namco game. I don't think I have a favorite Bandai Namco game, do I?
Did you ever get your team from Pokemon Home? And I have finally accepted the Bandai Namco Switch 2 stuff. I'm just going to get on Xbox. I don't need those games anyway.
Oh, yeah, I got some of the Pokemon, but some of them can't be transferred. Like, a lot of them can't be transferred. Like, half of the ones that I wanted to move over can't be. So, that's why I said I want to wait maybe a little bit more before I start going, like, really in. But, yeah, I'll probably play some more. I need to see about my... Because, like, I have a lot of Pokemon games. I need to see about my other Pokemon. Because I think I had, like, a Volcanrana, and I had, like, other Pokemon that were not in my Pokemon Home. But I know that I have them, so I gotta look on, like, my Pokemon Black or White and look up my, like, my Pokemon boxes. Because... I know I have a lot more Pokemon that are not showing up. Goodness gracious, freaking super motorcycle. Thank you for the 35 though, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. We are past the no and meal. Let's go, combo breaks. Let's get to that 1 hour extension. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Dang it. Sorry. You're gonna play Warframe, you're gonna play Soulframe. Warframe. Appreciate you, sir. Would be great video to hear your faves. Yes, sir. Probably 5 or more within the past 2. Most of them start off with how the internet seemed to hate Switch 2, but they saw or heard, and it's actually good. I wonder who said that. Didn't I say as more people get the system, people are gonna start saying that this internet stuff was completely nonsense? Didn't I tell you guys that? I told you guys that was gonna be the case. So there you go. You're gonna it's better have pessimistic type. It's better to be pleasantly surprised when your expectations are low. I don't have any expectations for Bandai Namco anymore, so it's like whatever. I accepted that DB will just be stuck on Bandai Namco forever. Stop caring about the Switch 1 era. Yeah. So you said another email back. I didn't get it. Okay. I don't think I sent another email back afterwards. Let me double check, Berkster. I got you though, fam. What if Nintendo learns HD 2D and uses it for Black and White 2 and its sequel? Nintendo doesn't have to learn HD 2D. Also, Nintendo doesn't make Pokemon games. The Pokemon company makes Pokemon games. Nintendo doesn't make them. At least none of the ones that we have currently. So that I think you mean the Pokemon company or game. I think you mean specifically Game Freak. And there is no learning HD 2D. HD 2D runs on Unreal Engine 4. It's simply a graphical art style. You just drop sprites and then you just put them in the game and then you just do it that way. So there's nothing to really learn. Almost anybody that knows how to make video games when it comes to HD games or knows how to use Unreal Engine 4 can make HD 2D. So if the Pokemon company wanted to, or if Nintendo wanted to, they could. It's not a specific skill or anything like that, in my opinion, from what I know about it. But it's just Unreal Engine 4. That's what Square Enix just uses that for it. So any company could do it for the most part if they just research it enough. But I doubt they're gonna use HD 2D. And the reason why I say I doubt that they're going to use HD 2D because HD 2D is a very specific art style that appeals to a very specific people. You know, a lot of the new school cats aren't vibing with HD 2D, so I don't know if that's going to be something that they'd entertain. So, not sure if you talked about it. Have you guys seen the price of micro SD cards recently? I haven't seen the price recently. Are they going up? Is it getting worse? The Gundam movie actors have been announced. I'm not confident it'll be good. The Gundam movie actors? Yeah, I don't know about Gundam movie actors. I don't know about all that. I mean, it could be good, but it probably won't be. But it could be, but it probably won't be. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Keep the questions and comments coming. Make sure you hit that like button too while you're at it. And I want you guys to remember that I was right about the Switch 2 stuff, okay? I was definitely right. I had weird bananas. I had schizos in basements with boarded up walls. I had AI grift slot tube grifters. I had weird Florida men. I felt like this was Earthbound. I was fighting like I was freaking Ness and Earthbound, bruh. I had the weirdest looking anomaly, Men in Black, freaking aliens, weirdos coming after me last year, and they were all one by one wrong. Looking like Starmen, looking like all those weirdos on Earthbound. Each one of them got bopped. Psychic. I hit him with the PSI power. PK Fire. PK Thunder. Hit them all with the PK Thunder. There's no one left. The game is over. They've been vanquished.
Hey, you.
Completely.
I want to shake your hand.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Fire Emblem.
Yes.
Birthday cake.
Yes, sir. I'm going to get you some Fire Emblem music right now. Jacob Dressback. Old school, homie. Let's go. Fire Emblem. Shouts to Jacob Dressback. Good to see you here once again, brother. Good to see you here once again. Hope you're doing well. Have you played Pragmata? I played the demo. We get on Switch 2, but ultimately I got it for PS5 because the strand hair looked really nice. Yeah, I mean, I I don't base what I play on the hair. The hair is irrelevant. I base it on whether I'm going to play the game portable or not, whether I get it on PS5 or Switch 2. But yeah, if that's why you want to get it on there because of the hair. That's fine too. All right, let's get some Fire Emblem music. Purpose. I like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's great. Thank you, Jacob Dressback, with that 3. I appreciate it. Let's go. OJ's making me want to play Earthbound again. Good, play it again. You're always right about everything. I see this trend, everything you do. No, I'm not always right about everything. I was wrong about Tears of the Kingdom sales. I was wrong about Fire Emblem 4. I thought it was going to be announced a lot earlier, or announced. I was wrong about that. I've been wrong about a number of. I was wrong about Dragon Quest Monsters. There's been a number of things I was wrong. I was wrong about some of the stuff with Monster Hunter Rise. But I'm usually right about all the important things. You know what I'm saying? Like all the important things. I'm right about that stuff. Pretty much every 1 terabyte Express SD card is about $300 on Amazon. Woo, that's too much. Better wait for Black Friday discounts. Or get smaller SD cards. How many of the THQ games do you think will be Darksiders? Not complaining. I love the series. Since playing that crusty port on the Wii U. On the Wii U. Of 2. I mean, yeah, it could be like the new Dark. I think there's like another big Darksiders game coming. So if that came over, that'd be good. You know, that'd be pretty good. I think that'd be good. I just finished up chapter 8 of Xenoblade X. I'm going very slow, but I'm enjoying the world too much to rush. Yeah, it's really good. But remember, there's a lot of content in that game. So, you know, you can obviously get through it the way that you want to, play all the side content, do all that. So yeah, I didn't rush through it either. I mean, I put 80 hours on the Switch 1, then 120 hours plus on the Switch 2 now. So I'm at 209 hours for the game. So. And remember, another thing, Dragon, just a little side thing here. If you ever need like extra battle points, like to level up your characters quicker, you can always go to the Blade, inside like the Blade barracks, and you can go to the online, just log in, like connect to the online and go in there on the network console that's behind, like, you know, a little bit further in. And there's easy missions that you can do to grind for money, Marianium, for battle points. So if you ever just want to, you know, maybe you want to get a certain skill or two here or there a bit quicker than just fighting enemies, you can go in there and do those missions. And that's a pretty easy way to level people up quicker and get different skills faster, battle points. I mean, I didn't even really utilize that throughout my whole playthrough to keep it, like, you know, I started doing that after I was done and I beat the game, but you can do it anytime you want. Some games I like playing portable. Usually RPGs, I can generally go either way, third-person shooters. Yeah, exactly. Just do whatever you want, you know, at the end of the day. But yeah, the THQ games. What do you guys think with THQ? How many other games do they have? I mean, I don't keep up with THQ stuff as much. So what else do they, don't they make like SpongeBob and stuff like that? Like, what else does THQ have? You know, what else, what does THQ have? Y'all let me know in the chat. Do they still have Darksiders? Yeah, they got Darksiders, yeah. I think Darksiders is going to be one of those games that they release for the... Because, like, there's 7 unannounced games for the Switch 2. There's 7 unannounced games that they're doing for the Switch 2. So I'm wondering what games those are going to be, you know? Let's see. THQ, they have Gothic 1 Remake coming out soon. The lead for that said that it's not coming to Switch 2 because it's too ambitious. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate that it's not coming there because it is, you know what the funny thing is, like, I bet you anything later, if they got a budget for it, they'd be like, oh, well, now we figured out how to get it done. Some of those side quests are also good for farming materials, scale parts. Yeah. Oh, no, not even some. A lot of them are. Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is that he's on chapter 8, so that means he does not have access to, like, to get, like, the materials for, like, the best scale parts. So that's the reason why I didn't talk about that too much. I just talked about battle points and all that, because you don't get your, you know, the scale's gonna come a bit later. But yeah, I grind, like, whenever I see ones that you can get like 200 material tickets, I'm like, woo, let's go. And I freaking grind those and get 9,999 tickets or close to it. And then I just buy a bunch of extra material for better, like melee damage, better scale parts for weapons, better, like, to make my scales. But I pretty much made all the best scales in the game. Like, everybody everybody that's like S tier has like a good custom scale. Like, but I think I want them to all have a certain type of scale with a certain type of power. So like I'm gonna grind and do that. But they all have good scales. They all have some of the best scales in the game, like all the S tier characters do in my game. So yeah. Let's see here. I wonder how minimal the Switch 2 mid-gen refresh will be. The Switch 2 itself is basically a major Switch 1 refresh. Nintendo has years to plan for a better design. How much can you improve? I mean, I don't think they're gonna really change the design too much. I mean, it's already a pretty decent design, but so we'll see. I can bet money Gothic 1 remake will come to Switch 2. TH Group later probably post the lead and went, what are you doing, man? We already signed the money. There are much more ambitious games on Switch 2. Yeah, I highly doubt it because it's to him. I highly doubt that. I don't think he probably even has got a dev kit or anything like that. I think he's just talking about it just in general because it is probably like an ambitious game. So I think once they actually look through it and like they actually, you know, get the dev kits and see it and they're finished with like the Xbox, because they prioritize Xbox and PlayStation and PC. Once they're done with that, then they kind of reevaluate and assess and like, oh, maybe we can do it, you know. The Telethia still kicks my behind. Yeah, basically, in order to beat that Telethia, you've gotta level up your skills to where you do crazy damage. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm thermal damaging up. I've got maxed out thermal damage. I'm gonna max out on all my side parts, like the legs and all that. All of those have like, if you get the best parts or if you buy like the best custom skills, they already have like attack up, whatever, with multiple slots that you can upgrade it. So you gotta upgrade all of those. You gotta get the super weapon. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got a few different super weapons, and right now I'm just working on upgrading the attack power on my personal like best skill that I use. So I can hit, and like I have like a thing called detonation fail or whatever, and that thing does like crazy damage. So I'm just gonna upgrade that. I'm just gonna try to hit that thing with a few detonation flails and see where it goes from there. I'm gonna hit it with a few detonation flails, see how much damage I take off from there. But after I'm fully upgraded, like fully thermal, fully up, attack fully up, attack up on everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. See, OJ, I own Xeno Definitive Edition and Switch 2. Should I start with 1 or 2, or should I play X first? Now that I've played all the way through and I've watched everything that I need to watch, you can play X last if you want. X can definitely be played last at this point. You can just go in order. Varkster with another, what is going on here? Another 35 from Varkster. Hey, yo, Varkster with the big support coming through. Varkster, what's going on? Yo, we out here. 112 coming in from the Varkster. It's the Varkster. Yes, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is going to be awesome. Four stories interlinked. Yeah, maybe. Fortune's Weave. Yeah, that sounds good. One more quick thing. Fire Emblem Three Houses was nominated for Game of the Year, Player's Choice. It won Player of the Year, Gamer's Choice. Yeah, that year in 2019. It came out. A lot of people online underestimating how big a deal the new game will be. I've seen some say it's their favorite game on Switch 1. I mean, yeah, and it sold 4 million plus copies. Probably like around 5 million now. So, yeah, I think that it's going to be a big deal for this game. I don't know if it's going to sell as much as Fire Emblem Three Houses, just because Three Houses came out and then it had the whole gen to sell. You know, so I don't know if it's like, I think the install base is a little bit different, 2017, 18, 19, but it's coming out right around the same. Well, no, it's going to be sooner, right? Like this, Three Houses came out like two and some odd months afterwards. This one's going to be about, I don't know, a year and some odd months maybe, or about a year. So it's going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to ultimately end up doing well. Like the game reviews really well, it'll end up selling really well in the long run. So yeah, good stuff. And thank you, Varkstar. I appreciate that. Big 35. We are now over the streak. 142 on the streak, Varkstar. Bumps it up to 70. Anybody at 70? Where you going, my man, Varkstar? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. JoJo's in the house on a Monday. Is it Monday today? I think it's Monday today. Yo, we out here. Combo breaks. And of course, you guys know the deal. Limit break. You guys get some love bucks. Hit that like button on there. Titan's Quest 2. Let's go. Titan's Quest is good. That's a good one. Titan's Quest. I hope they bring more games the merrier, even though I'm not going to play all of them. The more games the merrier. Bronx, so if you want some music, let me know. Switch 2 Lite would be a dope mid-gen refresh. I hope they do it. Let's see what they do for like a Switch 2 Lite. That's why combat-wise, gameplay-wise, Xenoblade X is my favorite of the games. Yeah, I can understand. Now, I mean, I think that vanilla Xenoblade, I'd say like, not so sure about. But Xenoblade Definitive Edition, Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, and even better Switch 2 Edition, yeah. I think that to me with the 60 FPS, plus all the updates to the combat and the online and to everything, and like how fast it loads, like it's really good. It's really, 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 really good. So I can see that now at this point. But I mean, without quick cooldown, I don't know if the gameplay to me is better than like Xeno 3 or Xeno 2 or even Xeno 1. Like, I don't know. Quick cooldown makes the game a lot better. It makes Xeno X a lot better. And then when you beat the game, I don't want to ruin it, but there's even a better thing with quick cooldown afterwards. So I think with that, with the big improvements to the combat system, on top of like just like the super fast loading, the online plays good, the missions and things like that, the extra added, you know, ending part, that to me makes it to where it's like it's a full package. It's a much better like full package. Like you get a complete game. So yeah, I would say Xenoblade X. I can see how some people might even say like that's like their favorite one now at this point, but I don't think the original one, no. The Wii U, no. Switch 1, yeah, maybe. Switch 2, absolutely. You know, absolutely with Switch 2. So, yeah, I don't know how much Switch Lite would cost and all that. I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't have Joy-Cons, so that might knock off about if you just go from the Switch 1 to Switch Lite. Switch 1 was $300, Switch Lite was $200 at launch. So, I mean, would that knock off $100? So you go from $450 to $350? I mean, that's possible. My opinion, people were really attached to the Three Houses because of the characters. If Fortune's Weave can have a strong cast, then I think it'll do really well. Yeah, I think so too, definitely. If it can, I mean, right now, the people think that the characters look pretty cool right now. I mean, not everyone's as high on the main character, but like the other, like the dancing chick, people love her. The Alucard looking guy, he looks cool. And like the strong, you know, tan lady, she also looks pretty cool too. So I think people like the design of like the side chick girl with the main character. But maybe the main character will grow on people. But so far it's so good, you know. So far so good when it comes to it, man. Yeah, right now I like the dancing girl, and I like the strong lady right now. So, but the dancing chick seems to be like my favorite. I think that's like my favorite one. She looks awesome. She reminds me of Petra, and I like Petra a lot. They had a lot of time to potentially resolve any issues some may have had with the Three Houses, plus fix up the technical downsides of the original Switch game. Fortune's Weave has crazy potential. It really does. I want to talk about that too, like in another video. Like there's a lot of crazy potential with Fortune's Weave because, you know, like you said, like the technical problems with the game seem to be that was one of the big issues. Like loading times were a bit long. The frame rate whenever you did like a special attack it lagged. So there were just issues. But I think now with the Switch 2, you know, you can really make it a lot better. And it does seem like they're using the same, like, Warriors engine. So I think there should be no problem getting that game at 60 FPS. I think it was maybe running at 30 in that first trailer, but the game was nowhere near done. That's an early build. So I think it's going to look even better when the game launches, and I think it's going to run better. So I think there should be no problem there. And even if it's just like a lock 30, that'd be fine. I mean, it's a turn-based game. But I think it's going to run, look, and load a lot faster and better. So that's good. I thought you were talking about Hilda from Fire Emblem for a second. No, Petra, not Hilda. Hilda, I think Hilda, Hilda, is that the chick with the axe lady? Hilda? Let's see here. I got the vampire guy a lot in Fortune's Weave. Oh, you like the vampire guy. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Like the Alucard looking dude, yeah. Or like the, yeah, he looks like Alucard. Looks like Alucard, looks like Sephiroth, Alucard. Looks like a blend, like a Timu, Sephiroth, and Alucard. What's up, Paul Gale? Welcome. I remember people not liking female Violet's design at first, but they seem to have a 180 on that over time. Maybe like, I mean, I think it was kind of like a small minority. I think female Violet's design looks pretty cool. Like, I liked like the fishnet, like with the shorts and all that. I thought she looked cool. Definitely Alucard vibes, by the way, were the Symphony of the Night on Switch 1 and 2. Switch 1 and 2. I think they're going to put it in a collection. So they've already done a couple collections for Castlevania now, and I think they're going to just put it in the collection coming up here. Let's see here. I think the main character for Fortune's Weave hasn't been revealed yet. So you think that we have like a player character? Ah, okay, could be. Like a character avatar. You don't think the main character is like that one guy? That beginning dude, whatever his name is? With like the blue hair? Okay. I'm already assuming that that's your character, but you're right. That could not be the main character. You're right. I mean, chances are like it is maybe an avatar character. So yeah, that can be a thing too. Yeah. Yeah, same. Absolutely. You love the dancer, says Falcon Launch. She looks like FF6 Terra with some melanin. Yeah, she looks cool. All 4 of them are recruits, I think. Okay. Did you think about that yourself, or did you watch a video? Did somebody make a video of that, like saying that? Not that it matters. I just want to know. Like, I want to watch the video if somebody made a video about it. That's all. That's what I was asking for. I remember female Bobbits having a big eye and people making fun of that. A really big eye? Just with the 3.
One thing I like is when we all talk about Fire Emblem and Xenoblade. Most of us get excited. There's nothing else like it.
Yeah, I've been playing, like, obviously, like, Xeno X, right? There is literally nothing like Xeno X. It is, like, one of one. It is a one. I mean, there's other Xenoblade games that are kind of like it, right? Like obviously like the blade menu and like picking like the arts and the cooldowns. So there are games that's kind of like with Xenoblade. But when it comes to other games, I can't think of anything that plays like Xenoblade X. It is like a unique game within a unique series. It is such a different type of game. There's nothing else like it, man. Like there's no comparable. Like, oh, what else is like Xenoblade? You're like, I don't know, a game that allows you to have 20-something different characters, that huge open world, runs at 60 frames per second, lets you do mech combat and also on-ground combat, or mix and match. You can do mech combat with on-ground combat, get benefits from that. Like, you can fly all around the sky. You can, like, there's nothing else like Xenoblade. It's literally like Xenoblade X. It's literally like unique one of one. Yo, ayo, Ark! With the $10 dono coming out of nowhere, busting in like the Kool-Aid Man. The anime Kool-Aid Man. Says Xenoblade X is amazing, 10 out of 10 experience for me. Funny as it's tropes, but I don't usually enjoy in JRPGs. Can you play? It does. Can you play a song from its predecessor, Haptica Cosmos from Xenoblade Chronicle, Xenoblade or Xenosaga, Episode 3? Yes, I can. Thank you for the 10. And yeah, man, whenever you talk Xenoblade, man, Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, this is like RGT repellent right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring up RGT every stream. This is like the ball and gun gamer. RGT's not a ball and gun gamer. I mean, he kind of is, but not really. Like the real ball and gun gamer repellent. When you start talking about Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, Xenosaga, Episode 3, hopefully we get that Xenosaga trilogy. I think that'd be great, right? AO? Ark? That would be so good if we got that, man. That'd be so good. It needs to happen, brother. It needs to happen. Yo, we got another JoJo! Combo breaks in the hizzles. 125. We're going for the platinum and a half. 25 combos away. We've got there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. OJ, what's your favorite Xenoblade? Man, dude. I don't want to have recency bias to Xenoblade X, but I mean, I'd probably say it's like Xeno 3, Future Redeemed, or just Xeno 3 or Xeno X, man. I really like Xeno X. Like, if I'm just trying to be fair and judge things on story, gameplay, functionality, frame rate, combat, everything, like adding everything in, Xeno X might be number 2 now. Xeno X was lower on my board, but with the Switch 2 version of the game, the 60 frames is a huge upgrade over the 30 with frame rate dips. Like, it really does make the gameplay so much better. It's so smooth, and it's so much better to do soul voices. I get way more soul voices because now you have literally like double the time to get the soul voices, even when things go really fast. So I like it, man. I like Xeno X a lot. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's up there. And like the new ending part was great. I love Al, man. I think he's dope, and the new ending part was really good. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Did you guys like how I hit RGT with the with the knowledge towards like with the spawn cast? Oh man, that was funny. OJ, you can't be telling people to stop caring about Bandai, then telling them about Xenosaga in the same stream. Yes, I can, because Xenosaga is not Bandai like Bandai. It's really Monolith Soft. So that's the reason why I say I don't, because they're not doing anything with Xenosaga. You know, I'm talking about like Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking about with like stuff like that. They're not doing anything with Xenosaga. They're not doing anything. And if they did do something, it'd probably be because Nintendo does something with them to bring, with Monolith Soft, to bring Xenosaga back. Like, so that's the reason why I say that. Like, yes, they do have some stuff that I care about, but they've let me down on Xenosaga for how long now? They said, oh, they were thinking about it. Oh, well, it's not profitable enough. Well, oh well. So it's like, how much more can I be let down? But it could happen. I did make a video on that recently, so we'll see. Bandai owns it, so they're holding our favorite IPs hostage. Xenosaga isn't my favorite IP. I like it, and I think it's good, but it's not my favorite IP. I think Xenoblade is way better. Like, Xenosaga is here, and Xenoblade is here. And I like Fire Emblem, and I like a bunch of other RPGs more than I like Xenosaga. I do like Xenosaga. I do think it's very good, but there are definitely other RPGs that I find much better than Xenosaga. Xenosaga is a like, it's, I think the story's, Xenoblade's story is convoluted, but Xenosaga's story's much worse. Like, the way that they tell the story in Xenosaga is just absolute ridiculousness. Like, it just really is. It's way more complex, and it's still good, and I like it. I like Xenosaga a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I'm like, oh my god, Xenosaga is like the greatest thing ever. No, I just like it. I think it's good, you know. But I don't think it's better than Xenoblade. I don't think it's better than like Chrono Trigger. I don't think it's better than Mass Effect. That's not a JRPG, but I don't think it's better than Mass Effect. I don't think it's better than even like some old school Breath of Fire. I don't think it's better than what else? Like, there's quite a number that I'd probably put it above it. Like, give me like Astral Chain. It's not really a JRPG, but you know, RPG type elements to it. Give me that over it. I'll take a lot of stuff. Give me SMT. Give me Persona. I'll actually take quite a bit of other JRPGs over Xenosaga, but it's still good though. Like, Xenosaga is still dope. I like Xenosaga aesthetic more than Xenoblade, but Blade clears. I mean, yeah, Xenosaga's sci-fi. Xenoblade is like a mixture of like fantasy and sci-fi, kind of like a little bit of both. Xenoblade X is a little bit more sci-fi-ish than Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, which is more kind of like fantasy-ish. But yeah, they're both, like I said, they're all good though. Like, Xenosaga is fantastic. It's really good. I feel based on the writing, Xenoblade 3, Takahashi and his wife also do want to create some wholly new. Really want to see a new IP. Yeah, I kind of want to see something new from them, or I want to see the next evolution of Xenoblade. So it's called like Xenoblade something else, like Xenoblade Reborn or something like that. And it's essentially completely different. I don't care that I'm gonna get copyrighted. I'm gonna play this track. This track is awesome. Also, give me Metaphor Refantasio. Oh my god, dude, this game, and I know not everybody loves it as much as I love it. Metaphor is like high-key one of the greatest games ever created. Like, it's not even low-key, like high-key one of the greatest games ever created. Metaphor, and I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but I love this game. I love Metaphor ReFantazio. It is phenomenal. Very, very, very good game. So I'll take that too. Seeing how they handled Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, I'm interested to see how they handle Xenoblade 2. Yeah, me too. I mean, there's no need for extra content. They just need to be like quality of life fixes for that. Bad Night seems to be a rough spot. CyberConnect 2 had to front the funding for a new dot hack game. Yeah, the dot hack games don't sell super crazy, so I can see why Bad Night maybe decided they weren't going to do it. I would like Xenosaga HD Trilogy because in Europe we only ever got Xenosaga 2. Never got Gears either. Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be good for you. But I see what Varkster is saying too as well. I still have not played Metaphor because I only want to play it on Switch 2. Yeah, it's probably a much better Switch 2 game. I just hope that they actually get the frame rate right with it and it's just not like crusty. But I think it should be okay. But yeah, it's actually a much better portable game. Like, there's a lot of stupid stuff that would be way better just to grind, you know, portable. I did not enjoy some of those parts. Like, the talking parts with just having to do things and, like, have to just do that on the TV. And, like, the PS Portal is like the PS Portal. And I tried to do Steam Deck, and it just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. So, yeah, like, I'll buy it to support it. I don't know if I want to replay it again. Unless they add they add like another like story part to it or something, then I'll probably play it again. I mean, I'll definitely buy it and like play it on Switch 2 and like make a video. I just don't know if I want to play like another 160 hours, you know? Like, there has to be significant upgrades for like a Xenoblade X Definitive Edition for me to like want to really go through and play that again, you know? So that's really it, man.
I want to shake your hand.
Justin with the 3.
Star Fox this week or next week?
Star Fox has to come this week or next week, man. It's either this week or next week, so we'll see. Yep. Nate's not sweating it though. I don't think he's sweating it. So just like the Switch 2, but we will see. Thank you, Justin, for the other $3 dono. I appreciate that. 120 on the board. Let's go. 22 combos. Let's go. I think Metaphor ReFantazio could get a sequel. I mean, I think it will get a sequel at some point. So we'll see. Because like that battle system and what they did there, it's so good. But I'm so pissed that the game didn't do better. Like the Xbox and PlayStation and PC peeps, y'all failed us. They failed us. What's these sales numbers? And this was before the Switch 2 was even launched, right? The game came out in 2024. So what's going on there? You know, what is going on there? Hold up. Now that we talked about Metaphor, I want to play one more. Hold up. Metaphor. Hold up. I gotta play this. I gotta play this right here, man. We gotta play this one. This one's such a good track. No, that's not it. Yeah, there we go. This one's it. Frame rate should be a stable 30. It should be above 30, to be honest. But yeah, it should be a stable 30. But it should be above because the PS4 version is above. So. Not enough Gooner content and Metaphor for the Persona audience. It's actually just no dating. I think if there was dating, maybe the Persona audience would have showed up a little bit more. Do you think that any Metaphor characters could make it into Smash? No, probably not. No. Xeno Quest, Xeno Story, Xeno Legend, Xeno Guns, new possible names. I don't know if it's going to be any of those. I think it's going to be called Xenoblade something else if they do, but we'll see. Do you think any okay, I already read that. No, I don't think any Metaphor characters are coming to Smash. No, just because. I mean, it just doesn't seem likely. Now, I don't want to say that because remember what happened last time that I said that? Oh, well, the game's not on Nintendo yet, and blah blah blah. Like I said that with Joker, and then all of a sudden, like Joker shows up at the Game Awards. So I mean, could Will just show up at the game? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's possible. I don't want to say no because I said that last time and I got absolutely cooked. So yeah, I'm not gonna say that again this time. I'm not gonna say definitively. Developer of that indie game, Glacier, and he said that the frame rate would be close to 50 to 60 on Switch 2. Might be a demo coming out. Okay, cool. Sounds good. When it comes out, I'll check it out then. Good stuff. What do you think we'll see? Smash Bros. Legends, Smash 6? Oh, man. I mean, I think you could have called the last Smash Bros. Game Smash Bros. Legends, considering how many characters there are. But I think we'll probably get a Smash announcement maybe at the end of this year, and it'll come out next year, or next year, and it'll come out at the end of next year. Or at the latest, probably it'll get announced at the end of next year, and then come out the following year, so 2028. Hope we learn more about the new Mega Man game soon. It's one of the games I'm 100% getting on Switch 2. Yeah, we'll learn more about that game probably at the Summer Games Fest or at one of the Keighley shows, because it's coming out, like, I think early 2027. So probably at a Keighley show. This, oh my god, man. This track. When you're fighting, I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, this is a crazy boss fight. Alice also needs to bring back Trauma Center Team back. Trauma Team was awesome. It's a crime, so it's underrated. I don't think it'll ever happen though. I think they'll probably remaster those games and maybe put them out. I think there's a possible like remaster situation for those games, so you never know with that. I miss playing Metaphor. I miss playing it too. I just miss the world, the game, the characters, the combat. I just miss a lot of stuff about it. It's really good. I like Hulkenberg. But I'm just, not that it matters too much, but just next time, like, I don't know why her butt is so flat. Not that it matters. I mean, it's a video game butt. It doesn't matter. But I mean, it's like insanely flat, like to the point where it felt on purpose. So I just think that they just maybe just give her a little bit more. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not real. But that's like the only thing that I would say is like, and I don't even need it to be like a badunk. It just seemed like it was intentionally made to where if she sits down, it hurts. Like, that's crazy. Like how flat like her butt was. Like, so I think that's just really the only thing that I would say for like the next game. The Portis of Slam with the $5 dono says, we're going to need you to 100% Metaphor Switch 2 version OJ, or doesn't count. No, it counts. No, it counts, man. It counts. Stop it. Stop it. Yo, Bunkster again with another 15. Yo, I appreciate that, Bunksters. I know you're on your Metaphor game right now, but please play Trauma Team, Surgery, Twisted, Rosalina when you can. For a doctor game, they went too hard with the music. Oh yeah, the music in, I mean, all of Atlus's games, the music is always great. So yeah, I'm gonna play it right after. I'll play it right after this track is done. Trauma Team, Surgery, Twisted. You didn't have to donate again, Brunk, so you could have just told me. You already donated a bunch of times. So if you want something else, let me know, and I got you. Oh man, this track is awesome. I think I've heard this track. I've heard this track. It's good. Timothy OJ caught a Sneasler in Legends Arceus. Just move it to Champions, man. This guy's an MVP for real. Yeah. I need to. Legends Arceus? Okay. Yeah, I need to. Oh, wait. Don't they let you use a Sneasler in Legends Arceus? Like, the Sneasler, like, it, like, does, like, the climbing, right? So I should already have one in Legends Arceus. Oh, yeah. I haven't put it over any of my Pokemon from Legends Arceus. So, yeah, I need to put all those Pokemon over. I didn't know it was compatible, Legends Arceus. Okay, yeah. I need to put over all my Pokemon from there. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. But don't they give you one in that game? Thank you so much, Varkster. Thank you for the big 15. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Let's go. We are very close now to that platinum and a half. Let's go. Move the guy ASAP. The guy's been winning me matches and streaks. Yeah, I heard he's really good. Okay, yeah, I'll move it over tonight. Everybody knows that he's going to be in your team, though, so people, like, specifically prepare against Sneasler. But yeah, I've got cooked by him a few times now. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. So yeah, I'll definitely move him over. Yeah, he looks pretty stupid, but that's okay. Like it's fine. Sneasel looks way better. But it's okay. No, you have to catch one and evolve it to Sneasler. Oh, you have to catch one and evolve it? Okay, I'll check out my Pokemon Legends file, and I'll see what I can do with Sneasler. I think I can probably evolve it pretty quickly. Sounds more like a Monolith soft track than an Atlas one. Yeah, Trauma Team was hardcore, man. Trauma Team is hardcore. Hey, what's up, Kinesis? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Yeah, I need to move that Sneasler over. I've been seeing so much funny stuff from Tomodachi Life. I usually wouldn't get a game like that, but now I'm seriously considering it. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty funny game. So if you're into that type of stuff, then maybe you'll find it amusing. I'm a bit late, places, but happy 57th birthday. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs, Kinesis. Made so well. Thank you for the $5 dono. Says not sure if you're playing it, but if you are, what system are you playing Pragmata on? I'm not playing yet. I have it on Switch 2 though. I have the demo, so I'll probably play it on Switch 2 once I buy the game. I do have a review copy for Xbox Series or PC, but I haven't redeemed it yet, just because I don't really feel like playing on those two systems. So Capcom gave me a review copy. I didn't get a Switch 2 one because I was too late in asking for it. But I'll just go buy it in a bit. Nah, man, it doesn't matter if they know. Oh, he's way too versatile. Run fake out, dire claw, U-turn, close combat, give him the focus sash, special ability, unburden, and watch them burn. Yeah, that's what people do to me. So that when you said that, I already knew what you were going to say. As I was like, yeah, I got faked out. Yeah, I got dire clawed. Yeah, I got U-turned. Yeah, I got close combat. And like, I already knew what you were going to say. I was like, yep. That's what happened to me every single time. It's like, those are all the things that happened to me. So yeah, man. Thank you, Main, so well. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5. But yes, Pragmata's coming. I'm gonna get that going on the Switch 2 probably. I'll probably get a PS5 copy because I got PS5 Pro, so I'll probably play nice on there. So I'll probably get both at some point. Combo breaks, and you guys know what time it is. Welcome to the break. 5 and a half. Let's go. Got a key card. It's good though. Yeah, I don't mind buying a key card. Like, you know, it's whatever at this point. I want to be able to play the game portable. That looks like that'd just be cool to be like hacking and doing that type of stuff portable, you know. So I'll probably pick it up on Switch too. Dragon Quest is not a good game. Dragon Quest is definitely a good game. You just don't like it, and that's fine too. With Capcom being extra friendly with Nintendo this generation, do you think we'll see another exclusive from them this gen? Monster Hunter or another series this time? What are the vibes? The vibes are that there's not going to be any exclusives. That's the vibes right now, but that could change depending on all things, you know, depending on what happens in the future, like with PS6 and stuff like that. With Pragmata, we can already see multi-platform games selling better on Switch 2 than Xbox Series, at least in the UK. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna regard that just because that's just physical sales. There's no digital. Most people that buy games on Xbox buy digital. I think they're like 9 to 1. It's like 90-something% digital for Xbox, so I can't say that it outsold it or anything. But Capcom specifically mentioned the Switch 2 when talking about their multi-platform strategy. Like, they specifically mentioned Switch 2, and that gave momentum. Plus, like I said, once again, you did get, you know, the 13% or whatever. But if you look at the Switch eShop charts here in the US, Pragmata's like number 3, and then it also has like another, like the deluxe edition or whatever. That's like number like 8 or something like that, or in the top 10. So I'm pretty sure that it did okay, at least. I think it sold probably a couple 100,000 on Switch 2. Which, once again, it sold 1 million in 2 days. That means, without the Switch 2, if the people that were buying it weren't going to buy it on another platform. But the Switch 2 was a significant contributor, because it's not like the PC, like if the PC actually supported, like they supported, I don't know, Crimson Desert, you know, or something like that. If the PC and the PS5 supported, like they supported that game, then it would have been well over 1 million in 2 days. It would have been like 2 or 3 million if the PS5 and Xbox Series, like if the PS5 and PC people really showed up. But the PS5 and Xbox Series people didn't really show up for that game. They didn't show up for Pragmatic because it would have had more than 1 million in sales. Because if you needed the Switch 2 just to get to 1 million, you know, like if it was part of that and it got to 1 million with that, like in 2 days, that means some people did not show up because the install base of PC, PS5, and Xbox Series is like 200 million people, right? Or something crazy. It's well over 100 million people, right? Between Xbox Series, hardcore PC gamers, and PS5. So if you needed the Switch 2 to get to 1 million, that tells me that a lot of people on PS5 and Xbox Series PS5, Xbox Series, and PC did not show up. Plain and simple. That's all really that it comes down to, you know? Let's see, the online area you mentioned for Xenoblade X is helping me gather materials big time. Thanks for the tip. Hey, no problem. A lot of people just ignore it because you don't want to do any online stuff. But what you can do, Draconic Gamer, is that you can also just join a quick squad. And you don't actually have to do any of the stuff in the squad. Like, if you don't want to, I mean, you can do it and they'll get you extra material tickets. But you don't have to do anything in the squad. Just join up and other people will do stuff in the squad. And then they'll give you tickets. So then you'll get material tickets that way as well. So you can also just, I mean, I think you have to join up in the squad, right? So you're just going to get that automatic. Whenever you go, yeah, whenever you go online, you have to join a quick squad. You have to join something. So you'll get material tickets. Those missions will be there for you to just farm, you know, if you want to just get those real quick. Yeah, but just don't spend too much time. Obviously, play the game, you know. Play the game. Do the mission. Do the side quests. Do the affinity missions. You know, do that. Do like the heart to hearts. Do all that stuff because all that stuff unlocks the tiles for like the bonuses for your for like you're filling out the tiles on the frontier nav. So just keep on playing the game and actually doing like the real missions too, you know. Let's see, but I thought people wanted new IP. I mean, people do. Listen, I'm just going off of what I'm calling it like I see it, you know. People did not show up on PlayStation and PC as much for Pragmata because it should have been like at 2 to 3 million in sales if they did. So we'll see how it does going forward. I know people are still playing Crimson Desert. People are still, I mean, Mouse PI came out. People are playing that. You know, people are still playing, you know, their live service games. Obviously, Marathon. Some people are playing that. So there's a lot of games. People are getting ready for other titles coming out. People are still playing Resident Evil. People are still playing Monster Hunter Stories 3. So there's probably reasons why. But I mean, obviously, it didn't do as well. Like if it needed Switch 2 to hit 1 million, obviously there's something amiss there. Deport with the $5 dono. Yes, do the affinity missions because they get you. You want to do anytime an affinity mission shows up, you want to do it because it gets you really good rewards. It gets you like bonus skills and things. So yeah, you definitely want to do like the affinity missions. Like as soon as they pop up, do them if you can, you know. Pragmata doesn't look like my jam exactly, but Capcom is on such a quality run. I will give it a chance. Also, happy 76th birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout outs, man. I appreciate it. No problem being 76, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate that. 150 on the board. We are out here. We're at the combo breaks. Possible 42 combos away from a platinum times 2. Let go. But the Japanese markets are relevant. Did you get Starfield for PS5? No, I got Starfield for Xbox Series. Microsoft gave me a review code. Hope from Software Die Hard show up for Dustbloods. You know what? I'm half thinking they will, half thinking they won't, Matt New. I think a lot of the hardcore Dustblood or From Softers are just gonna say screw Switch 2. You know, like I don't think they're gonna show up for an online focused, unless the reviews come out and it's godly. Which once again, it's so hard for a online game to get good reviews because it's journalists playing against other journalists. So it's like, it's really hard for online focused games to come out and do well at the beginning. Like it really is. It's just it doesn't happen like a lot. Like unless it's like something that people know, but it's hard for those type of games. So I don't know, man. I don't know, like Elden Ring Night Ring, right? I'm going off of that, and that reviewed okay. That sold okay. But I don't know, like, a lot of the hardcore From Softwares didn't show up for that, you know? Like, that didn't sell anywhere near as good as, like, Dark Souls 3 or as good as Bloodborne or as good as Elden Ring. So I don't know if the From Softwares are going to show up for this one. I mean, they could. I mean, I want to say they could. I mean, after Pocopia, I don't want to say no, it's not possible. But, you know, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna have to be a god tier online game, and it's hard to make a god tier online combat, like, you know, melee combat game. Most god tier online games are like MMOs or like shooters or things like that, or like a Splatoon or like a, you know, like a Rainbow Six or something like that, or like a Fortnite or, you know, things like that. Like, it's not melee combat like PvPE and VPEVD and all that type of stuff. So I don't know, man. Let's see here. How heavy is the multiplayer? I don't know how heavy the multiplayer is compared to what they're gonna have, or if they're gonna have single player. But it's like, from what I understand, it's a PvPvE. It's like you can fight against events, so like you can do things against, like, obviously CPU controlling like something happening, but then you can also like team up with people and fight against someone else, or you can fight against each other, or you can, like I said, tackle events. Like, it's like I said, it's a PvE, like you can do both, all that. So it's online, it's an online game, you know. Now, will they have offline single player missions and story? Maybe, but right now I don't know. So once again, I'm not confident. Now, do I think the game is going to be good? Sure, it'll probably be better than Elden Ring Night Ring to a degree. It'll probably review better than that game, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to review like the you know, like the Elden Rings and like the Bloodborns and the Dark Souls 3. I don't think it's going to be like that, or like Sekiro, you know. I did see the GTA Online report, so yeah, it's pretty crazy, but I don't really care about GTA Online, to be honest. But yeah, I did see it. They won't well, also Moist been campaigning for a while to say do not buy Dustbloods, do not support Nintendo. Moist Critical has been campaigning to say really? I didn't know he talked about it. But I mean, yeah, we all know the deal with Moist. I mean, obviously he has a personal grudge against them from Smash Brothers, in addition to just, you know, he just does. So yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it comes from like the Smash stuff that he did, though. But once again, there's also a bias there because he didn't cover the Me Too movement in Smash. He didn't cover all that type of stuff because he's involved financially with it. So there's also separate things at play there. But yeah, I think that's part of some of his anger that he has, which is, like I said, some of it's fair, some of it's obviously it's because the Smash stuff. But once again, he didn't cover the Me Too stuff. He didn't cover all the terrible things in Smash. He didn't cover Hax's death. He didn't cover any of that. So, I mean, to be honest, like, the fact that he didn't cover Hax's death made me say I'll never take anything that he has to say seriously. Not that his opinion isn't valid. He has a valid point and opinion. Like, obviously, he's a bazillion times bigger than me, and people think he's way better than me as a creator, obviously. So I'm not trying to diminish the man's accomplishments. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not going to take him seriously because he did not cover Hax dying in Smash Bros. And that is literally a topic that you need to cover, that you need to bring attention to, and he did not. So I can't take what he has to say seriously after that, you know? Why didn't he cover Hax? Why didn't he cover the situation that the Smash Melee community, what they did to him? Why didn't he cover that? Because he's a little bit of a fraud, to be honest. I mean, to keep it above, like I said, I think he's a good content creator. Obviously, content creator of the year, right? Content creator of the year. But that's fraudulent. That is a fraudulent situation going there. So I can't respect him. I can't. But like I said, he doesn't know who I is, and he'll probably never respond to me, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, can't respect him after that. He should have covered Hax. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. Somebody linked the video where he covered Hax, but I don't think he did. So can't take what he has to say seriously after that, man. It will be a fully online game. Exactly. There you go. No, I don't play World of Warcraft. Nah, mask on. Dust Plus also has a load of potential, but there's even even if it's great, the fans will be angry regardless. They already are based on the community videos. Since Nintendo is the devil and Sony is king. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really what it comes down to, is that no matter, I mean, let's say the game is really good. Let's say it is a really good game. I mean, there's always going to be a fraction of the community that just says, I ain't buying it, you know? So I think that if it was a single player game with multiplayer, but just like a Elden Ring type of game, or like a Bloodborne type of game, then I think that more people would probably come over. But since it's not, I think it's going to be a skip for a lot of these people. People are picking and choosing their outrage. I mean, it's not even picking and choosing the outrage. It's the fact that he didn't cover it to cover up his friends in Smash Brothers. To me, that's corrupt. That's a little biased and corrupt. So it's not even like picking and choosing what to be upset about. It's legitimately not covering it to cover for your friends. You know, to cover for your friends when you're supposed to be known as the base guy that covers all that type of stuff, right? The fact that you didn't cover it at all when somebody lost their life in the community that you're in, that's fraudulent. There is nothing outside of that is fraud, you know. And I know I've said fraud a lot, but somebody give me something else to say for that. For someone that's always sitting here and talk about how terrible and evil this is and that is, and always morally superior to everybody. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's always right. He's got all the subs. He's got all that. Good for him. But to not cover Hax's death in the community that you're in, that you know good and well, you know the story. I know you saw Technical's videos. I know you saw, yo, Moist, Charlie, Penguin. I know you saw Technical's videos on Hacks. I know for a fact you saw those videos. Actually, I don't know for a fact, but I know you watched those videos. There's no way you did not watch those videos on Hacks' death. And you had nothing to say? You had nothing? You always talking. You always talking about how evil this is and how bad that is and how this community's terrible and how that. You had nothing to say, fam? You always got something to say. So, nah, man. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out. What's been a joke for years now? He has a lot of cherry-picked stories that are only beneficial to him and his hive mind community. That's why I stopped watching him as soon as I started years back. Yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I still think he's a good content creator. You know, at the end of the day, but you know, that's fraudulent, fam. You should have covered it, brother. You know good and well you should have covered it. My man, silent. So what happened? Long story short, the Melee community is terrible. They ostracized, made fun of, bullied, and then essentially drove someone out of the community, pushed him out of his social circle of his friends, somebody that gave back to the Melee community, competed since he was basically a kid, you know, and dedicated pretty much his whole life to playing Melee, to making Melee easier. He made some mistakes with some videos that he made against Leffen, who's was a top player in the Smash community. Leffen wasn't even playing Smash, like, you know, afterwards, pretty much left the Smash competitive community. They never unbanned him. They put weird restrictions on him. They didn't give him any clear path to come back, and they ostracized him from his social circle and friends and his way to make money when it comes to tournaments, and to the point to where it drove him to obviously depression, made him, you know, attempted bluicide, where he threw himself in front of a train. He somehow survived that, but he lost his leg in the process. He was alive for a bit longer after that, but then when there was obviously no sign that they would let him back into the community and go to tournaments and all of that, he ended up just finishing the deal last year, I think around March or May, in that time frame. And then they started erasing all of the stuff that they said to him. They started deleting evidence. There was a document that they put out where all these different tournament organizers came together to ban him worldwide. All these different people came together to ban him, tournament organizers, and they put out a document showing all the names. After he passed away, they started erasing that document and erasing their names and trying to get rid of the information. So just a lot of shady, messed up stuff. A lot of the people that were his friends didn't even go to his funeral. Just messed up, and you know, Charlie never covered it. He should have, and he never did. You know, Moist never covered it. So after that, that's when I was like, okay, I can't take him seriously, like when he complains about something. Nintendo's the devil, but not the Smash community that literally ostracized and drove someone out. That I know you have friends in that same community. I know you know people in that community. I know you watched Technical's video. I know you did, and you had nothing to say. Okay, that's trash. Damn, mental health is crazy. Gotta keep your head up. Yeah, man, I feel you, brother. Mental health is crazy, bro. You know, like, listen, man, I've never went that far to go there, but I know what it's like to be ostracized or feel like you're ostracized and pushed out from a community. I felt like that with the whole internet. You know, that's why I created PlayerEssence. I was like, well, if the internet isn't going to accept everyone how they are, I didn't pick to be my color. I didn't pick to talk or be the way that I am or live where I live in California or whatever. I didn't choose. I mean, obviously, but I was just born. My parents took me here. I like it here, but whatever, right? So I was like, instead of having all the racism and stupidity and the nonsense that's with the communities online that I saw all the time in Resident Evil, in Nintendo, in Microsoft, in Sony, in Halo, in Call of Duty, I said, I'll make my own community. I'll play with my own people. That's what I told myself. That's the reason why I created PlayerEssence, because I felt like the online community was pushing people out with the extreme racism and the nonsense and the stupidity. So I said, I'll make my own community. It might not be as big as other people's communities or whatever. That's fine. I'll have my own little community. I'll play games with my people. And that's pretty much who I play games with for the most part. Like, I don't really, I mean, unless I'm playing like a quick play, I play with you guys. If I, you know, if I'm playing Smash or playing whatever, right? So, it's not like Moist is active figure in the community besides sponsoring, which he has only primary sponsoring and the ultimate side of things. See, now you're out here just making excuses for him. Dude, he doesn't even play. He's not part of the Nintendo community. He doesn't even play. He doesn't play the games. He doesn't buy them. Even since the Switch 1, he doesn't buy the games. He doesn't play them. He doesn't do anything like that. He just plays PC stuff. But he still finds the need to cover them. So he was in that. You're giving him a pass. He was in that community. He was literally in the community. He knows people. They all know who he is. He sponsored people. What you mean? How is that not something to talk about? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You giving him a pass on that one? We can't give him a pass. Well, I mean, you can give him a pass. He should have talked about it. How can you not talk about that? It was a pretty big deal. In something that he knows. In something that he conversates with those same people. He knows some of those people. Come on now. Let's see, how do you like having your own community to do stuff with? It's awesome. I get to come talk to you guys pretty much 5 to 6 days out of the week. And no matter if I'm even having, like, there's been times where I'm having a really bad day and I come here and you guys cheer me up. So it's good. It's a terrible way to go out. How Hacks passed away is the most, and the problem is that we see, I mean, men and women, but we see a lot of men where this is what happens to them. They're in debt. They ostracized from they're fired from their job. They're ostracized from their community. They're exiled. They're thrown away. Their feelings aren't accounted for. They have no way. They have no path to come back to what they love to do. So they just say, what am I doing here? What am I going to do? You know? So that's why I like to, like I said, if I can help people in that way, because that's how I felt. Like I said, I didn't go as far as Hacks, but that's how I felt. I felt like nobody cared. When you come here, at least people can care. That's why I never say, like, when people say, oh, trauma dump streamers don't do that. It's like, yeah, I get that, but like, I don't want to turn my back on anyone. So, like, yeah, obviously, you know, it's one of those things to where, you know, nobody likes to talk about that, like with strangers online. But if I can lend a helping hand to somebody who's struggling, at least just for that one day, and make them smile or make them feel better, then I'm gonna do it. That's what Hacks needed. Hacks needed the community to give him a chance, to make him say, hey man, we're gonna give you a clear path back. This is what we're gonna do. If you know, and they never did that. They never gave him a clear path. They just said you're banned, you're unbanned in one area, but you're still banned in all these areas. Oh, we can't think of something to get you unbanned. We don't know, you know, we don't know. We can't agree on a ban length. You know, all this stupidity. They never gave him a clear path because they didn't like him. Because they didn't like him. He didn't follow everybody on Twitter. He didn't, you know, play the same, you know, dancing, dive, you know, shucking and jiving for these people, shilling and shucking and jiving for the community members and things like that. So, and he had the whole situation like with the box controller versus like that lawsuit, that fraud Greg Turbo. So it's like, that's what happened, man. Because when Mango literally did something way worse, they all came together and banned Mango for 1 year. They said, all right, this is what he did. What he did was really bad. And they banned him for 1 year. He got 1 year ban, and after the 1 year, he's unbanned. That's what they should have done for Hacks. They said, hey, look, this is what you did. You have a 1 year ban. After this year, you're back. They never did that with Hacks. They never did that. The casual noob with the 16 months says, we back. Yes, sir, we back. We back at it again, you know? We back at it again. So, like, that's the thing. Sorry if I haven't been responding to anybody on Twitch, too. My stream has not been open at all on Twitch, so I'm sorry. Thank you for that, though, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support, like always. I don't know. How many people do we have? I can't even see how many people we have on Twitch. I think I can add it to my thing here to where it adds Twitch to it again. I'm actually kind of happy this happened. Because then we can have, okay, yeah, we only have 6. Awesome. Never mind. Let's go ahead and remove that. We don't need to know about how much we got. No, we can put that up. It's fine. Oh, man. So that's the thing, man. Thank you to the resubscription, though. I appreciate the Prime resub. Let's go. Let me go ahead and add those in. We got to add in the Prime resubs, too. We're going to add those in. We're going to add those in as well. We got 2 of them so far today. Let's go. Have you ever owned a pet before? Cat, dog, or anything? Yeah, I've owned a cat before. But it was an outdoor cat. His name was Tiger. And then I also owned, or my sister owned, I owned a dog at one point. But it was the girl that I was dating at that time. This was like almost a decade ago. She pretty much owned the dog, but I took care of it all the time. And then my sister also had a golden retriever pit bull mix back in the day that she owned, but I took care of all the time as well. Justin with the 3.
So Lenovo Legion Go is done, huh? Lol.
Yeah, this is part of the reason. Oh, I guess we should get to that too, right? I almost forgot in all my ranting. All right, take it easy, Jima Little Mo. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate that. Oh, my boy's doing good, man. He's doing good. So I gotta talk about this. I talked about the IGN article, right? I'm gonna keep posting this. I'm gonna keep posting this until we get a part 2 from IGN. I know IGN's probably like, OJ, stop doing this to me. But I'm gonna keep posting it. This is from Nintendo. The Lenovo Legion Go S Z1 Extreme. What a stupid name. Sounds like it's going like extreme, like the freaking dudes from Harold and Kumar. Like the people that used to back in the day just used to drink energy drinks all day, and all they do is like do like wakeboarding and stuff like that, and like power surfing and extreme sports. Legion Go SZ1 Extreme is now $1,579.99 at Best Buy. This past November, it was $650 for Black Friday. The MSRP is usually $900. What are we doing here? 4.7 reviews. How much you want to bet those are all fake paid shill reviews for that Legion Go? I bet you 10 they all are. A lot of those are just paid shill reviews. I can guarantee you. Like the IGN article. The IGN article was a paid shill article. It was not a real article. So so then I quote tweeted this from Nintendo, and I said I'm gonna keep posting this every time. So we finally get IGN. So we finally get part 2 from IGN. I'm gonna keep posting it. Shout outs to Nintendo. Go follow him on Twitter. I'm gonna keep posting it, man. Switch 2 has to face a problem the original didn't. Handheld gaming PCs. So you're trying to tell me they gotta face this problem? Where you gotta pay $1,579.99 for this? Is this the problem? And they actually specifically mentioned the Legion Go, by the way. It's in there. And if you read the article, which I've read the article, they talk about the Z1 Extreme chips. They talk about the new chips coming out and how much powerful those are gonna be. They don't ever mention price, but they talk about them. And they talk about the Legion Go and all these cool systems. So is this the problem that they gotta face? They gotta face $1,579 systems. So I'm gonna keep posting this. This was May 5th, by the way. And by the way, we knew the sales numbers, the estimates, because in February, we found out that every single PC handheld combined has sold about 6 million units, with the Steam Deck selling around 3 point something million. Like more than half of that, or about half or more than half. So they wrote this article even knowing that all handheld PCs have sold less than 7 million units. That's trash. In 3 years, that's actually garbage. So I'm gonna clown this as much as possible. People say fanboy, go ahead, call me one. Go ahead and clip it. I'll keep doing. I was right, you were wrong. I had so many people telling me, oh, these PC handhelds, OJ, it's not gonna be the same thing. You got weird bananas telling you to buy Steam Deck. You got steroid bananas telling you to buy Steam Deck. You got people, oh, they're calling you moron, you're stupid. How could you sell your Steam Deck for the Switch 2? Yeah, I did it. I'll bleep and do it again. And man, lots of people bought the Switch 2 instead of these. This is what you guys were telling me to buy? This is what you guys were hyping up? 1,005. I don't care if you didn't. Oh, who could have known that there was going to be tariffs? Yeah. I knew. Because I knew he was coming into office. I'm not trying to get political here. I knew. Who knew there was going to be component shortages? I knew that there was going to be component shortages. Me. You know why? Because we always have component shortages. We just had a component shortage. So yeah, I anticipated there could be ramp. Yeah, me. You never know. The prices were already high. They said they can go up. I said this when Did You Know Gaming did their freaking video. I said, dude, these prices are probably gonna go up. That's what I said. I said that. I'm like, these prices are gonna go up. Why are you guys basing it off of right now when we already know the prices are getting higher and could be? I said that. Me. Deal. But black deal. I said it. It was me. So, no, don't give me all this. No. That's what they always say. They always say that when they're wrong. Stop the excuses. Just admit that just make the article. Just admit that you were wrong. I am not gonna stop until that. No, because if the Switch 2 was selling like trash, you'd see 5,000 articles. If the Legion Go and all these systems were selling fantastic, if Steam Deck was selling fantastic and was selling as good as Switch 2, and the Switch 2 was selling as bad as these things, you'd see an article per minute. There'd be so many articles talking about how this article was right. This article was right. IGN would have 1 million follow-ups. They would melt this to the core. They would melt this. This would be melt so much, you would think that a cow was working at IGN and at these YouTubers. Look at what they did with false, fake information. We had grift after grift after grift of lies. We had YouTubers lying and bending the truth for money. Imagine if it was factual that the PC handhelds were doing way better and the Switch 2 was doing bad. Do you know the amount of money and grift these people would have done? They would have been walking around looking like Hugh Hefner, looking like freaking billionaires with all that YouTube ad revenue. Look at what Mutahar did. Mutahar made thousands off a Switch 2 grift, only to go buy it day one. You think that if this system was flopping, that they wouldn't be sitting here piling up, writing articles left and right? I'm not gonna stop until I get some answers from every one of these people. Banana people, weirdos locked up in basements. I need you guys to address this. Clip all you want, but admit that you were wrong. I will take nothing but admitting that you were wrong. That is it. I don't want anything else. I don't want any but production, but Takahashi Mochi. No, I want you to admit that you were wrong. Period. That's it. Admit that you were wrong and admit that I was right. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. Okay? Is that why none of you guys want to debate? Is that why you guys all go running scared with your tail tucked between your legs? Is that why you guys are so scared to talk to me? Am I that intimidating? I'm only 5'9", 180 pounds on a good day. I'm not a big guy. Why are you guys so scared? Come through. Let's talk about all this stuff that you guys were saying to me last year. Let's talk about it. Why are you guys so scared? A lot of you content creators, 100,000 subscribers? Why y'all so scared? Y'all watch videos and talk ish all day, but you can't come talk to me? Why y'all so scared? I'm not talking about small fries. We done with them. I'm talking about the big guys. 100K plus. Why y'all so scared? Come through. Stop crying and admit that you were wrong. Don't worry. I admit it. When I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I went on Spawncast and admitted it when I was wrong about Switch 1. I'll do it again. If I'm wrong, I'll say it. Stop being so scared. Okay? I will take nothing but the unconditional surrender. Okay? I am not making deals. I am not making deals here. You were wrong. IGN, I need you guys to write a follow-up. I gotta talk to IGN. PC Gamer, I need you guys to write some follow-ups. I need you guys to write some follow-ups to this. We need IGN. Let's be real here. You guys would be writing articles like crazy if the Switch 2 wasn't selling well. Keep the same energy. Where is the same drop the price? I need you guys to keep the same energy. I need you guys to keep the same energy, because this is what I saw on Twitter the other day. I saw this right here. 2020, 499. 2023, 549. 2026, 649. This is what I saw. I saw 0 drop the price initiatives. Casual noob with the 39.
Birthday. Been sucked in with PT and gaming, so have not been around. Spawncast is officially on my Tomodachi Island with my IRL friends and family. Let the chaos begin. Lol. Finally beat Final Fantasy VII original and love grifters and Costco art.
Let's go. Shoutouts. Okay, so I know what Combo Breaker does. Combo Breaker is anytime for like this. I think I know what it does now. Anytime that it's Streamlabs, the highest Streamlabs dono for the stream, it'll do Combo Breaker because like you broke like the. Oh, okay, so I get it now. Thank you so much to Casual Noob with the $39. I appreciate that. That's a very interesting dono too, man. I appreciate that. Shoutouts to Casual Noob. I appreciate it, fam. You didn't have to do that. $5 or $1 would have been good, but I appreciate it. You guys give some love, and I'm glad that I'm in your Tomodachi life. I saw no drop the price. Where were all the videos? Where were all the fans? And where were all the videos? And where were all the media and content creators making video after video saying drop the price? Where's that at here? This is what we're looking at. I saw nothing. Where's the articles from IGN? Where's all the stuff about drop the price when it comes to PlayStation? It's nowhere to be. Guys, it is very obvious what is happening here. It is painfully obvious. It is painfully obvious. It's like when an Instagram girl tells you she's a model. You already know what that means. You already know when they say, I'm a model. You already know. You already know. It's very painfully obvious what is happening here. Okay? It is obvious. Don't tell me it's not. Do not tell me it is not. There is a clear-cut bias that is very obvious that last year with the Switch 2, that was a manufactured by grifters in addition to the media to push and try to bury the Switch 2 for money, for clickbait. Very clear. They tried to bury the system like they did the Wii U. They tried. Before the launch, they tried to bury the system. Content creators, media, YouTubers, just everybody. They tried. Because now you see prices increasing. You see, and there is zero drop the price narratives from fans, from media, from anything. And don't tell me everybody already has a PS3, or sorry, a PS5. False. Because in 2023, everybody didn't already have a PS5. There should have been a drop the price narrative right here when the price went up. There should have been a drop the price narrative right here. There should have been a drop the price narrative when the games went from 60 to 70. Where was the drop the price at all the presentations on Sony's event? In 2020, 5 years before the Switch 2 even came out. Where was the drop the price then in 2020? There was none. Where was the drop the price in 2023? There was none. Where was the drop the price in 2026? There is none. Where is the drop the price with the $900 PS5 Pro with no disk drive that costs another $80 and then another $80 with the increases of PSN? Where is the drop the price? $80 a year to play online. $80 a year just to play online. If you buy a PS5 Pro with a disk drive and PSN, that is over $1,000. Where is the drop the price narrative? There is none. This is a media pushed thing. That's why there was such a disconnect between the sales of the Switch 2 and what people were saying online. Media, YouTubers, content creators were grifting to make money. That's all it comes down. That to me, the sales show that how people were excited to get the system, and on top of that, there's no narratives once other price increases happen. There are no widespread drop the price narratives. Let's just be real. They also increased the price of the PS Portal, $50. No drop the price on any of this. So no, I don't want to hear any excuses. Unconditional when it comes down to it. We need to be, this is hypocritical. This is double standards. The reason why I'm not doing a drop the price thing like me official, because I didn't do that with the Switch 2. I just said, you know what? Well, I'll buy what I want to buy, and what I don't want to buy, I won't. But I didn't do that there. So I'm not going to push that like, oh, I'm just saying, where's it at? Everyone's always worried about pricing when it comes to Nintendo stuff like that. This happens and you're like, whoa, GTA is going to sell a lot of PS5s. That's what I heard from the media. That's what I heard from Colin Moriarty. That's what I hear from IGN. That's what I hear from all these people. That's what I hear from content creators. They're excited for Soros. They're excited for the games coming out. The price increase doesn't matter anymore. Oh, you got your PS5, or I guess it doesn't matter, right? It's a fraud, guys. This is like I said, you cannot trust content creators anymore. You cannot trust the media anymore. You cannot trust any of this, bro. When you hear people on Twitter or you hear people saying stuff, just half the time believe that they're Steam Deckers or they're Gabenites or they're weirdo PlayStation people, skits or PC schizos. You cannot trust any of these people no more, unless they just got straight up facts and telling you what the deal is. But if they're out there putting up weird narratives and all this and not having just as much energy when it comes to other price increases and other things that happen, you can no longer take what they got to say seriously. They're all fraudulent. Let's see. OJ, would you work for IGN if they called you? No, IGN already called me to work for them in 2018. When they hired Philip, they didn't want to hire him first. They wanted to hire me. I said I can't move to, I'm not moving to San Francisco. If I can do it remote, I said I would have done it remote, but I'm like, I can't. For what you guys are gonna pay me, I'm gonna have to live in a shack, like in literally like a hobo place. Like I would have had to probably camp out, like and live in a tent. So I was like, no, I'm good. So I didn't interview. But if I would have interviewed, I would have got the job because I like Per Snyder likes me. He literally said, hey man, apply, you know. So, and I met Per Snyder again at the Nintendo Switch 2 event. He's awesome. But if I wanted to work there, I probably could. But I don't want to. At least not now. Maybe later, but not now. Nintendo was anti-consumer because Switch 1 price increased by 50, PS5 Pro goes up by hundreds. Crickets. It's a lot of crickets. A lot of crickets. Shout out to Shadow Fox, man. I appreciate you. A lot. Shadow Fox, we got to do a pod. Dude, I'll DM you. We got to do a podcast. It's been too long since we've spoke. It's been way too long since we've spoke. Platinum breaks, guys. Let's go. Shout outs to my man, Casual Noob. We got to put the 39 on there. Let's go, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. 39 on there. Let's get it. Let's go. Big love, man. Big love. All right. Hold up. Yeah, we got now 202. Let's go. 202 on the board. Okay, so we got another platinum. Sorry, let me play it correctly here. Further than beyond, baby. Further than beyond, and of course, platinum. Yeah. What's on the Steam Deck DS died down now that it costs $500? Yeah. I used to hear, yo. I got into a discussion with Toxic, and I used to hear all the time, well, the Steam Deck is $400. I'm like, guys, that Steam Deck is crusty as hell, comes with no dock. What are we doing here? It's weaker than the Switch 2. What are we doing here? The one that they actually want to sell you guys is the $500 one. I was like, don't be surprised if that thing goes the way of the dodo. They're not making no money off that. It's crusty. And guess what? It went the way of the dodo. But remember, Valve isn't anti-consumer. Valve isn't anti-consumer. They removed an option for the Steam Deck, put out Steam Deck at $559 to $650, but that's not anti-consumer. There's no way to play physical games. That's not anti-consumer. You know what I'm saying? They're perfect. So that's the thing, man. But yeah, I do remember the Steam Deck situation. That was trash. That was garbage. That was a bunch of LARPing and grifting from people who don't even play. Once again, they have no real interest in Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo games. You know, they have no real interest. So we all knew what that was about, right? We all knew what that was about. I'm calling a spade a spade. But once again, I invite any big content creator. You know, maybe I'm gonna say 10K subs and up. Or if you're close to 10K, let me know. But if you have something to say that you disagree with what I'm saying and you can back it up with facts, I invite any of them to come here and talk to me, or we'll debate anywhere, anytime, any place. You let me know. I'm, like I said, no more small weirdos, you know, no more Florida men that are just schizo Florida men. If you're a Florida man, I don't have a problem with a Florida woman or Florida they and them. I don't have a problem debating you, but you gotta have some subs. You can't just be, you know, just random grifter, grift McGrift, or crazy Florida schizo, PC schizo, you know. But if you're a big content creator, let me know. I've been trying to get somebody to come on that has some clout for a while now, and all of them ran scared. They all scared, post memes whenever I call them. If I say so, they just post memes and run away. So, like I said, it's intimidating though. I'll be honest. It's intimidating. I'll keep it a buck. If I was them, I wouldn't do it either. You know, sometimes people get impressions of you. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh, you like Nintendo. They look at you. They think the way that you speak. They think that you're dumb. Something like that. They don't know, bro. I'm college educated. I'm research educated. I got 3 degrees. I'm not dumb. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not dumb. A lot of people think, and I know for a fact some of these guys thought I was dumb. Like, they literally thought I was, like, stupid. I'm like, bro, I'm not dumb. Like, I know how to speak, and I know how to speak. I have a communication degree. I know how to speak. I'm not right about everything, but I know how to research. I used to do journalism. I know how to research. I don't talk about things unless I research them. You know? So in a debate, I'm not going to be sitting there just throwing out my opinion 24/7. I'm going to be throwing out facts. So they'll take, oh, he's just a crazy fanboy. He just fanboy. And then they hear me speak eloquently about facts, and they say, oh, wait a minute, hold up. You know? Hold up. I'm going to get cooked. So they run scared. Have you ever, I think you meant collabed with HMK? Yes, I've got HMK comments or HMK videos on this channel, so you can check out my HMK stuff. Just type in HMK, and anything that I've done with him, it pops up. dropped the price actually had many big publication articles posted on it and how it was being spammed on every presentation after the reveal. This isn't something that was being made up. This happened. That's what I'm saying, Barkster. It was manufactured for clickbait because people were getting so many views and it was making so much money from articles. It was manufactured. But since the PS5 is the main system and what a lot of people have, you can't talk negatively like that about it. You can't tell people not to buy it because the PS5 drives the industry when it comes to all of the AAA games. So you can't say that about PS5. They could raise the price by $3,000 and people will find some way to say that it's worth it. Because raising the price by 200 is legitimately the equivalent of raising the price by an unseen amount. We've never seen this before in the history of gaming for a lead platform. Yet, here we are. $200 plus since the launch of the system. So, they can't go too hard on it. They can't make up narratives because that's going to upset Sony and upset their traffic. So, listen, this is manufactured. If somebody can come here and tell me why I'm wrong, bro, once again, I'll be more than happy to. I'll get on Discord right now. Content creator. But we all know what's happening right now. I've seen too much of it. I'm not stupid. Like, people will think they'll dookie on your plate and tell you, no, it's you. You just smell something. It's not. It's just you. That you're fighting ghosts. That's what somebody said on my Twitter. You're fighting ghosts, man. I don't see anything. I'm like, bro, I've been covering video games for freaking 16 years on my YouTube channels. I'm not seeing any ghosts. I'm not making up anything. I can see it. It is obvious. Before it was like not as obvious because Wii U flopped, so you couldn't really see it there. Switch 1, you can kind of see, but there wasn't anything like this beforehand. Switch 2, you clearly can see it. You can see it now that we got these price increases. Even with the Switch 1 versus PS4, the PS4 was dropping in price. There was great deals in sales. So you couldn't really see it as much there because at least you got that with PS4. PS5, it's been price increases. This drop the price thing was a manufactured fraud because they're not doing it here. Websites are not having that same energy here. They're not. This is fraudulent, bruh. I don't care what anybody says. I'd love for you to debate Banana Man, Alex. I'd pay to see that. He doesn't want to. He ghosted me. I DM'd him. He ghosted me. He ghosted me on the. I would love to have him on, but he's scared. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's call it a spade a spade. He's scared to talk to me. He debates other people. I know he's been in, but he won't talk to me. He calls me bootlicker, which is fine, but he's also a bootlicker if that's the case too. He's a Valve bootlicker. He's a PC bootlicker. So I wanted to have him on. I said, yo, let's talk straight up. Let's it's just video games. That's what I DM'd him. I said, it's just video games, fam. Like no hard feelings. After, he cooked me for my video or whatever that I did, and he just ignored me. And then he wanted to bring it public on Twitter. I cooked his ass on Twitter, and then he's never spoke to me again, or I don't know, he might have. I muted him because he's annoying. But like, if he ever wants to talk or if he ever wants to debate, I'm here. I'm not running scared. He is. So I'm there. But once again, I'm much more intelligent than he is. I'm much better at speaking than he is. I know much more about gaming than he does. I've been playing games longer than he has, and I have the actual evidence to back that up with all my stuff, So it doesn't really. If I was him, I wouldn't show up either because he knows I know what I'm talking about. He knows. Anybody that's a content creator knows when you're a big content creator, even if you're a smaller one, you know who's real and who's not. Listen, like I said, I took public speaking, man. I took communication. I see when people talk, I dissect them and I can see a fraud when I see one. I know a fraud when I see one, But for real, the real people, the people that are real OGs, the people that are real gamers that have been around the block, they might not like me, but they hear me talk and they hear the conviction in my voice and they can't do nothing but just call me names. Just call me bootlicker, call me fanboy, because you ain't actually going to beat me in a debate. If you're someone that's anti-Nintendo or whatever, you're not actually going to beat me in an actual real head-up debate. You're not going to do that. So just make excuses. Make fun of me. Tell me that I make no money, or tell me that I'm broke, or say that I'm stupid, or say that call me a moron, or make up lies about, what I said about Steam Deck, or do whatever, right? Because you're not going to beat me head up with facts. That's not going to happen. So just go ahead and make fun of me, because that's the only way that you can actually convince your audience that you're right. You're not going to do it in an actual debate. That's not going to happen. You're not intelligent enough for that to happen. You know, so that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day, you know? Let's see here. Imagine Nintendo pulled a 450 Switch to only have an OLED Switch at 600 like Valve, and then supply the actual artificial scarcity. Bro, Tom, I'm telling you, man. Let's see here. Alex is a grifter just like the other console haters. I'm telling you. It is what it is, though. Like I said, you know, I never had a problem with the dude. I don't know if he even still talks about me. I don't think he does, but if he does, whatever. It's no big deal. We're all content creators here. But, you know, it's all good. I don't have any hard feelings. You know, when you're better than someone, you're better than someone. You don't got to feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to. I'm not scared. When you're straight up better at something than someone, I know. So, it is what it is. Because OJ is a pretty weird fanboy to have all the systems and play all games from systems that he likes. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, once again, you don't want to actually go off of what I do, because I show my gameplay on Metaphor. I showed how many hours I had on Metaphor. I showed what I had on PlayStation. I showed what I had on Xbox. I showed what I had on what I like, right? I played Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Xbox. I put 300 plus hours. I show what I play, what I like. I show it. I showed my hours on Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I show my stuff. I showed my hours on SMT5 Vengeance. I showed my hours on Stellar Blade, or that I was playing Stellar Blade. If it's on PlayStation or if it's on Xbox, whatever, I play what I like, and I'll show you guys what I'm playing. If that constitutes as a fanboy because I like Nintendo games a lot, that's my preference, then that's fine too. If that constitutes as a bootlicker because I was right about all the sales stuff and all the things that was going on last year about the Switch 2, then that's fine. I'm a bootlicker. It's all good. I was right though. So if right constitutes as being a bootlicker, then that's cool. Then that's what I am. It's fine by me. I don't have a problem with that. But the reality of the situation is that I was right. And nobody with any type of, and nobody's been able to come here and prove me wrong. We've had multiple people in here saying the same arguments that all these grifters say, and they've gotten absolutely obliterated every single time. Like, it's not even been close. It's been pretty sad, actually. I feel like I'm not getting any real challenge, you know? So, I've always said the media has always been in favor of Sony, even if their failures is a misstep, yeah. Imagine if Nintendo pulled... Okay, I already read that, shoutouts. So he called me a clown. Oh, well, he called me a clown, and he called me a moron. He called me a bootlicker. He called me a million things just because I sold my Switch 2. So, I mean, or just because I sold my Steam Deck for a Switch 2. So that got him salty for some reason. But anyway, like if somebody sold their Switch 2 for a Steam Deck OLED, I'd be like, cool, enjoy, have at it. Enjoy like those minute-long loading screens too, or whatever, like to load up. So I mean, like, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with people selling their systems together. I don't think somebody's dumb for simply doing that. That's just their preference. If they want to do that, that's fine. They can do it, you know. Now, if they start lying about why they did something, then obviously you can critique that. But if they just, you know, if they said, hey, look, I want something that's more of a dedicated system. I don't want to tinker with it. You know, I want obviously physical option for games as well. You know, obviously the first party games, I like those a lot. There was a lot of verification. Like, I had like legitimate reasons for what I said about it, you know, so I don't have a problem with what I said, so it's all good. Let's see. Are you going to the stream the Black Flag event? Says the name 3 times fast. I am not gonna say that name 3 times fast. And am I going to stream the event? I might or I might not. It just depends. I don't know if I will. We will see though. I'll let you guys know later. If I'll stream the event or not. I'm just not sure if I will. But we'll see. Like I said, we will see. It's funny how people think you're only a Nintendo fan, then they disappear when you show them the multiple 480 desktops and 5080 GPUs. These clowns assume you only play one system. Yeah, I mean, right now I'll keep it a buck though. I've only been playing Switch 2. I've been playing Switch 2 a lot. I've been playing, like, I haven't played as much PS5 and Xbox Series. I'll be honest with that, but that's because Switch 2's been fun to play, and that's because since my son was born in 2023, so I want to be able to play in his room more. So it makes sense for me to be able, because this is my office, this is like my game room office thingy. I want to be able to go to his room. He has a nice toy / playroom, and he wants, a lot of times he'll come as soon as I'm done with the stream. Sometimes you guys hear him. He's like, you know, and that means he's like, hey, can you? He's trying to say, can you finish up? Like, I need you to come over here and play. So I take my Switch too. Sometimes he'll want me to come over there and play. He just wants me to be in the room. He don't even want to play. He just wants me to be in the room with him. So I'm not just gonna sit down there and watch Miss Rachel. Like, he wants to watch Miss Rachel. I'm gonna play my system. And then when he wants me to say, like, sing along with him, I'll sing along with him when he wants me to. But he's very direct about what he wants. He'll grab me, pull me over, and tell me, hey, this is what I want. So sometimes he just wants me to just be in there. He don't want to actually interact with me. He just wants me to be in there. So for me, Switch 2 is good for that, you know? But when something comes out on PlayStation that I'm excited for, that I'll play, like Wolverine, for example. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play Wolverine. Like, there's no doubt about that. We playing Wolverine on Switch, on PS5. That's happening, you know? OJ, did you see that Replaced is coming to Switch 2 in about 6 months? I didn't see that. No. I knew that it was coming, but I didn't see that it was 6 months. What does your son do while you play? Yeah, he watches Miss Rachel, or he plays like with his little stacking toys. If he wants me to play with him, like I said, he's very direct. He'll grab my hand and he'll pull me over, and like, you know, we'll stack the little ring toys that he has, or we'll play like with his little basketball thing that he has. Or like, I bought him like a hoop. I gotta set up his hoop, but I'm gonna get him to start to shoot the basketball. But other times he really just wants me to like throw him up into the air, or he wants me to just like tickle him. So I'll just do that. Whenever I do, I just press the sleep function and I just put it down, then I do whatever, you know, and we play, and then he just wants to watch. Like, he's kind of just all over the place and like what he wants to do, you know. So that's kind of how I do things for the most part. 95% of my gaming has been on Switch 2. I mean, yeah, a lot of us here are obviously Nintendo fans, so we're gonna play a lot of Switch 2. Like, I know a lot of people that maybe that have been playing haven't been playing their Switch 2 because they're playing, you know, Marathon, or they're playing other things or stuff like that. So I'm glad that we got Twitch back, though. I'll be honest, I'm really glad that we got Twitch back. That's cool. Make sure you guys follow me over on Twitch. Maybe Dank, or maybe not Dank, maybe Dior, or somebody here that's like, somebody link my Twitch page. You guys go follow me on Twitch as well. Oh no, LOL, sorry, I phrased that question wrong. I meant, do you think Replace will come out and Switch 2 in 6 months? I'm not sure. I need to see. I'm not sure if it will. So we'll see. Corey says, you're an awesome dad. Thank you, I appreciate that. GBC Cat also says, great father. Thank you. I try to be, man. Like, I try to be the best father I can. You know, like, I think my dad was he was good. He was alright. I mean, I can't say he was great. No. I mean, I don't want to be too harsh, though, because, like, I'm alive and I appreciate my genetics, you know? I appreciate, you know, without him, I'm not here. So I don't want to say anything that's too bad, but I mean, I can't. I mean, if we had to compare, like I'm a way better father than what my dad was. I'm like way better than what he was. Like, it's not even close. Which I think that's why I'm a good dad, though. I think that's why I'm so much better than dad, because like, I saw everything that he did, and I'm like, well, let me not do that, you know. Let me not be like him, you know. So I think that's the reason why I think I'm good at, you know, and I'm good like with children just in general. I'm good with children. Like my nieces and my nephews, they all love me. They all think I'm the coolest. Like, I'm the cool uncle. They all think I'm the best and I'm dope. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want, man. Like, I want my nieces and my nephews and like the next generation to think I'm like the coolest thing ever. I mean, at some point they're gonna think that I'm not, but while they're young, I'm the cool guy. Shout outs to Helix with the $5 dono. And he says, when Ocarina of Time remake drops, guaranteed Digital Foundry will find every reason to hate it. Can't stand those dudes. I mean, I like Digital Foundry. I don't think they're bad, man. But I mean, I feel you. I sometimes know they're off base on stuff, but nobody's perfect, you know? Nobody's perfect. All right. Thank you for the $5 dono. Do you think Overwatch could join Smash? Yes, I do think. Yes. Yes, I do think that like Tracer can get into Overwatch, or Tracer can get into like Smash Brothers or something like that. Yeah, I think they were probably considering her for Smash Ultimate. But yeah, I think Overwatch. I think Tracer can get in. Yeah. I've been exclusively Switch 2 and Retro since launch. Besides Capcom, Koei Tecmo, been awesome lately, both on Switch 2 in general. Love to see it, yeah. I just hope that Bandai Namco comes around, Elias, maybe one of these days for you, because I know how frustrating it is for like you and Justin, you know. Professor Noak, Noah, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. It's been like 50-50 with my Switch 2 and PS5 Crimson Desert Pragmata. Nice. Since games started rolling out faster that I can play them on Switch 2, I've been like one of those cavemen throwing dookie at passerbys. I can't stop playing this thing. Starting to grow moss, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's hard for me to stop playing Xenoblade. Whenever I start playing, it's hard for me to stop playing Xeno. It's hard for me to like look at other stuff. Like, so it's like one of those things to where it's like, man, it's pretty cool, you know. It's pretty cool. So I like it, you know. I like it. All right, here. I think that Restream logo is probably in the middle of like my my chat, so maybe I'll put my chat somewhere else, but maybe not. I don't know where to put my chat, but maybe I'll just pay for the upgrade for Restream just so I can stream on multiple different things. I want to see what the plans they have, because I already paid for the Streamlabs one, but I don't even use it, so I'll probably cancel my Streamlabs one, and I'll just, now that Streamlabs is freaking busted, I'll probably just pay for the Restream one and just like stream like on Twitter and Twitch and Facebook. Like, I'm gonna probably do Facebook and all that too as well. So. Have you played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Thoughts? I have played it. It's okay. I think it's all right. I mean, I think I put like 15-20 hours into it or something like that. I mean, it's okay. I don't like it as much as reviewers liked it, but I do think that it's a good game. Survival horror fans are eating real good this year. Next week is Total Chaos and Amnesia Rebirth. Nice. Get them young on the glaze before they mature. Yeah, seriously. Really hope we see new Monolith soft IP this year, man. I'm gonna hyping that up for months. Yeah, I hope we see it too. I think that maybe we'll see it at the Nintendo Direct at the end of the year, then it'll come out next year. I will say whatever Nintendo does next, I hope they don't abandon the hybrid model. I don't think they will, but I hope not. Yeah, I agree, House King. I hope they don't abandon the hybrid model as well. I hope so too. It says Coolunk is the best. Coolunk is the best, man. I am Coolunk. Although my niece, one of my nieces, on my sister's side, she's like bipolar with me. She like one minute she's like saying she's demanding to go see Uncle OJ. The next minute when I finally show up or when I get there, she's like no. And then another minute she's like, oh, I'm gonna give you a kiss. I love you so much. But that's just how, you know, she's very attached like to her mom, you know. So that I understand that, but I think it won't be too long, because the other two kids, my two nephews on my sister's side, they were the same way. They were like all about mom and all about grandma. And as soon as they got to a certain age, they're like, wait a minute, mom and grandma, they're lame. They're not as cool as Uncle OJ. So now those two, my two boys, my two nephews, they, you know, they're the coolest. Although one of them really loves my wife. I think he likes, the younger one likes my wife more than he likes me. But the older one, Owen, he thinks I'm like the greatest thing ever. So that's cool. The art from 2017. No, it's all good. I don't even really talk about the art too much from that, Felipe. It's all good. I enjoy Ratchet and Clank on PS5, but I'm a sucker for these type of games though. Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack still, yeah. Like, I like those games. They're just not my favorites. But yeah, those games are all good though. Hey, what's up, Raul? Hey, OJ, Xenoblade X, do you have the Disc Bomb sidearm? The Disc Bomb sidearm. I don't think I do. How do you get that one? Yo, shout outs to Pomonas with the Reals with the 5. Says she's just being Sun. Happy belated birthday, OJ. Keep being awesome. Remember, we won, grifters lost. That's true. We did win. Grifters did lose. I agree. We did. We ended up winning. We ended up winning hardcore too. It wasn't even just like a little bit of a win. It was a full win, brother. It was a full win. Full win. Thank you for the couple dollars there. Appreciate that. Combo breaks. Let's go. Yeah, I picked up Rift Apart for 25. For that price, I'll enjoy it. Yeah, 25, it's not bad. I bought it for $70 day one. That was a mistake. I don't think I bought another $70 day one game on PlayStation since then. Outside of, I mean, third party, but not Sony's first party. But I bought like Metaphor, and like obviously that was $70 day one on PlayStation 5. I bought Astrobot day one for $60, but I haven't bought another $70 game from PlayStation since then. So after Returnal and Ratchet, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't think I'm not spending 70 on Sony's games probably ever again, unless it's something that I really want, like Wolverine, you know. So yeah, the SSD swindle, yeah, man. They are the best sidearms, very powerful. Drops from those enemies. Okay, I might have it, to be honest. I've fought a lot of those enemies, but I don't think I have that. I did get a really good sword from one of them, from like a side quest that I did. It's like a super good sword that I use. PlayStation is a good console if you don't buy it to play first party games. Well, yeah, at least this generation. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much played third party. I played way more third party than first, which makes sense. Obviously, there's more third party releases, but yeah, I mean, I thought there was going to be better first party on PlayStation. Like, I thought we were going to get like more variety of first party. Like, I didn't know they were going to do like the live service thing. So, I mean, that sucked, but it is what it is. We've talked about that a million times, you know. Next game I'm copying from Sony is Saros. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take your word for it, Juice Man. Like, I'm gonna have to take everybody's word for it that it's really good. Like, I just don't know if I want to do like the $70 rogue game. Like, I just don't think I'm equipped. Like, I did that with Returnal. I'm pretty sure Saros is like way better, but I just don't know if I'm gonna do like the $70 rogue game. Just doesn't seem like my thing, you know. But once again, it might be really good. I'm pretty sure it's really good, but yeah, rogue. I just want them to make a normal game, man. Just make a normal game, dude. So Wolverine will probably be that game for me. Let's see here. So how's the Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition Switch 2 Review Edition Plus coming along? I haven't started the editing just yet, or like the recording of the video. I just got all of the stuff that I wanted from my Switch 2 on my Switch app, and then I have to record the segments, and I still have to write the script, and I have some ideas of what I'm gonna do, but I still have to record that. So that'll probably be done later in the week. I'm doing the script, and I did the recording for all the rumored and leaked games for the Switch 2. Like that's the big video that I worked on this morning for like 5-6 hours. So that video is pretty much done. I got all like the titles, and I got all the different games. It's like 30 plus games. I got all that set up, all that put together, all that edited. It's a almost 40-minute video. So that took me all this morning. So let me get that done. I just got to add the music. So I got to add music from each of the series. So that's going to take a little bit. Then I got to make the thumbnail. Then I got to upload it. So I'll probably be ready tomorrow morning. So once I get done with that, then I can start planning the Xenoblade video. I'll probably do a couple news videos in between. So the Xenoblade video is probably going to be like a Friday. It's probably going to be like a Thursday or Friday or like a weekend. So we'll see. Because that one's going to be a big one as well. And I already got to do this video today. That was kind of big, so I want to give myself a little bit of time in between before I hit up the Xenoblade, because that one's going to be probably 30 minutes, 20-30 minute video as well. So Wolverine's going to be fire. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. OJ, PlayerEssence don't listen to IGN say Nintendo Switch 2 have a problem. That's not true. All IGN, that's not a real gamer. Listen, no, IGN's okay, man, but I want them to make a follow-up on that video or on that article. I just need them to make a follow-up about the portable PCs. They wrote nothing about the outrageous prices of portable PCs. They wrote nothing about it. They wrote nothing about how the Switch 2 cooked all of them at launch. They've said nothing. I just want to update. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for them to mention me by name. I'm not asking them to sit there and grovel on their knees I mean, if they wanted to, that'd be cool. But I'm not sitting there and asking them to do that. I'm not sitting there and asking them to do anything. All I'm asking them to do is keep the same energy. That's all I'm asking everybody to do. Is that if you had all this energy for price increases and prices, and what about poor people, and what about everybody, I just need you to keep that same energy in your articles, keep that same energy in your videos, keep that same energy all over the place. And I'm not seeing that. And until I see it, I don't care. You can call me, I don't watch people's videos. You can call me every name in the book. I don't care. Until I see the same energy, I'm going to keep calling it out, and I'm going to keep turning it into content. That's what I'm going to do. You can complain on Twitter all you want. So I see people complaining on Twitter. You can complain on Twitter all you want to. You can make every single response video. You can clip every single part. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it until I see the same energy. I want to see videos from people saying drop the price. I've seen 0 videos from anybody saying that. I've seen people complaining about it, but I want to see a campaign of drop the price. I want to see a campaign of anti-consumer. I want to see a campaign of all of the same energy. That's what I want to see. And until I see that, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on turning it into content until I stop making content. So just plain and simple. If there's a double, my mom always taught me, my mom and my dad always taught me, well, I mean, more like my mom, but my mom always taught me when there's something that's an issue in the space that you're involved in, you need to say something. If you feel that you're right, and if you can prove that you're right with actual evidence and things, she said, don't ever lose faith on your conviction on what, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm never gonna drop this until the people that said all of these things address it, and not in a passive way, not in a way that, that tries to downplay what happened. Address it. Do it for real. Write the articles. Keep writing the articles. Put the same energy you put in trying to bury the Switch 2 last year with the Doug Bowser thing and with the calling him Don Matrick. Put the same energy in here when it comes to what's going on right now. Put the same energy. I don't see it. I do not see it. So that's what I need to see. And until I see that, I'm going to keep, like I said, I'm going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And I'm going to, anytime I see a price increase on a portable PC, or if I see sales numbers on a portable PC be trash, I'm going to keep on quote tweeting that IGN article. I'm going to keep on turning it into content, because I said that was BS, and I had people clip me and tell me how stupid I was. I had people on Twitter telling me, oh, that, obviously people were saying that I was right. A lot of people telling me that I was wrong. I had people coming here telling me that the Switch 2 is going to sell bad. You don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, am I petty? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yep. Petty as hell. And I'm going to keep being petty, because I've had enough. I've had enough of this. There's a clear bias. There's a clear PlayStation has to be #1. They have to be the industry driver. We can't say things to it. It's clear. So I'm going to keep saying it, bro. I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all didn't give me any breaks. I got, like I said, I got people calling me names. I got people all saying all sorts of stuff. So, nah, you ain't getting no breaks. No breaks. Yeah, am I petty? Yes. Absolutely. Am I pushing the buttons here because I know that I'm right? Yep. Yep. Petty essence. Yep. Speaks volumes when Michael Pachter had better takes than the media. Oh my god, that's the crazy thing. I watch some of the Pachter Factor just because it pops up. I want to support my man Shane. Oh, he's not. I mean, I met him a long time ago, but I just, I peek in to see what he's doing every now and then. I mean, he needs to shake it up. It's kind of washed, but I mean, I appreciate what he's done, man. Without Shane Satterfield, without GameTrailers.com and what Shane did back in the day, bro, I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing. Shane, he was nice enough to talk to me. He was nice enough to discuss, like, about, what it's like to talk about video games back, 2012, something like that, almost a decade and a half ago. So shout outs to Shane Satterfield. Shout outs to, what he does over there, the Sifted. But like, Like, I appreciate, I mean, the fact that Pactor has like some of the best opinions out there when it comes to Nintendo right now. That's wild, bro. Because it used to be crazy with the Wii U. But the thing about it is that you can get mad, which we all did, but it was hard to be. It's like, bro, like the Wii U was selling like trash. Like, so what can you say? At the end of the day, like, it is selling like trash, you know. Let's see here. Juice Man says, "I'll help you, man. You don't gotta tell me, Juice. I'll be like, hey, let's go put their foot on their necks, guys." And before I even look, Juice already has foots on necks. You don't even gotta tell Juice to put the foot on the neck. Juice just be there. He's already there, man. Like, so yeah, man. Yeah, I know you will. I appreciate that, bro. Keep putting the foot on the neck. You know? Juice already there with the foot, bro. Which is awesome. Oh, Juice in the trenches, man. I just hope it ain't taking a toll mentally, Juice. Like, so if you ever feel like you don't need to do it no more, or you need to not do it, then you don't gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you're a grown man. You ain't doing nothing, but Juice ain't doing nothing based off of what anybody else gotta say. He does what he wants. You know, he's his own man. He ain't shilling to nobody. So obviously you're doing what you feel like, but you know, some of those people are real stupid though that you be quote tweeting. Some of them people real dumb, and some of the people I be looking at, they real dumb too. So I need to chill with some of it myself, bro. So you know, it is what it is. And we can't allow double standard to be made for reviewing games before they get patched, as it beat the time capsule for tropical fodder or topical fodder. Yeah, but I guess, yeah, it was like, what, you could allow certain games like, you know, Marathon, but I mean, it's a live service game, like with the content schedule, so it makes sense to a degree, you know. Konami having better games on Switch 2 than Namco. Like yes and no. What does Konami got? They've got like what, Castlevania. I mean, they've got Metal Gear. They don't really got anything new though. Like they just got a bunch of their old stuff. Namco, I mean, they've got their new stuff, but it's just late. You know, they got Dragon Ball. What else they got? They got Digimon coming up. I got Digimon come. That's gonna be good. So we'll see though. Yeah, Survival Kids is trash. That's Konami. That game's absolutely garbage. That game's garbage. Marathon is the most searched game on Steam DB. It's like people checking daily to see Marathon morphed into yeah. Marathon is definitely watched by all the grifters. For some reason, the grifters got mad at Marathon and decided that they're gonna say that this game's gonna fail like Concord. I think it's just because it's Sony. I think anything that Sony does live service, they want it to fail because of Ghost of Yotei. I think that's really maybe where it like comes from the grifters. The grifters are crazy, man. They are crazy when it comes to some of this stuff, bruh. So yeah, I think that's where it came from, man. To keep it a buck. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Pactor was mega wrong on the account that Nintendo had to go third party, but he had way more intelligent things to say in the current age media and YouTubers now. I feel like it's getting brain rot these days. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was on the third party thing. He also thought the 3DS would fail too, so that didn't happen. Some of the people don't like something, they want it to fail just because they don't like it. Yeah, that's true. There are people that just don't want something to do well, so they just want it to. But I really think it's because of Ghost of Yotei. I think Ghost of Yotei was like a grifter type thing, so I think that happened as well. That was also a thing. Let's see, in Brazil we call it the Concord trilogy: Concord, High Guard, Marathon. We're trying to meme Concord we're trying to meme Concord 3 into it reality, but it didn't work out. It didn't work put yet. Okay, but it didn't work. I think it didn't work out yet. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, Highguard and Concord, those were dead within, like, at least, like, what, a month or so? So, I mean, no matter what happens at this point, I don't think you can say, you know, Marathon is Concord 3 or Highguard, you know? But Highguard got, like, I ain't never seen it. Like, Highguard, I've never seen anything like Highguard. Because even with Concord, they revealed Concord and showed Concord way more beforehand. So we had a while to build up to Concord. And yeah, it flopped. And yes, it was shut down within 2 weeks, which is just, like, that is malpractice by a video game company. You should at least let it go for about a month. But they just got rid of it, got rid of the studio, shut the game down, and wiped their hands clean of that game. Which was just, I've never seen anything. It's the biggest AAA failure ever, in my opinion. But like Highguard was interesting because that was a whirlwind. It literally was announced. Everyone said it was terrible. They went silent. The game came out. Then it died. Then it died in like what, a month or something like that. Like the fact that Highguard is just not a thing. The game just came out. It just came out not too long ago. I don't think it's barely hit like what, 2 months? Didn't the game come out? Did it come out in February or did it come out in March? I don't remember when it came out, but like the fact that Highguard's already done, that just shows you how crazy people are, man. And the game wasn't great. I mean, obviously the game was unfinished, but they were hoping that they could build towards it. But the fact that all those developers, they worked that whole time, they worked for years on that game, only to just get absolutely brutally just torn to shreds by the people online was just crazy. Yo, that's it with the Toby Blaster. Let's go.
Great Monday start this week. OJ, hopefully all is well. By the way, were you able to get the link that I sent to you? It has a lot of music curated.
Yeah.
But aside from that, no matter what, them grifters always end up being wrong and won't ever keep that energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was able to get the link, so I can definitely start using some of that music for sure. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Vats, and I appreciate that. And thank you for the $16.52. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Seriously, thank you so much. $2.25, a platinum and a half, 2 times platinum and a half. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Yo, we out here. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, good. Okay, let's say I thought it was gonna go all crazy. Big love. Thank you so much, Vincent. I appreciate the big dono, man. I appreciate it. Let's go. With the 225. We out here, man. Let's go. Late January. And then it was shut down like in March, right? So, gosh, January 26th for the Keeley closer title. That's just crazy, man. It was a whirlwind. It was just like, oh, you got a job. You've been working for 4 years. All right, everyone's fired. Studio, get out of here. We're done. No money. It was just nuts. So it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy how it all worked out, you know? January 26th to March 12th. Yeah, I didn't even make it a full 2 months. It made it a month and a half. They said, man, we got a new character coming out, but you'll be able to use it for like 7 days. They're like, I was just like, oh man, this is Concord. This is Concord High Chord. As Conguard. Chord High Guard. Man, that game got blasted, bro. I feel bad for the devs a little bit, man, but you know, it is what it is. Any F-Zero track will do. All right, I got you, fam. Let's go. F-Zero. Marvel Token isn't bad in a vacuum. We live in a world where Marvel vs. Capcom is a thing. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know how good or not it is, you know. Shout outs to Vatset, man. I appreciate the big $16 Jojo Toby Blaster. Yeah, out here. Thank you guys for the support today too, man. It's been a spicy stream, but a good stream. We out here. We out here. Yo, combo breaks. And also further beyond. Let's go. Highguard got Jeffed. Yeah, it got body, bro. It got body, bro. It got absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. To add insult to injury, the last update they dropped were features that should have been there from day one to provide some context. Yeah. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and that was a loss, man. That was like a whole super L for that one, but you know. What can you say? What can you do? You know, all you can do is eat your protein, eat your vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Exercise, live good, live a healthy life, and do your best. I wonder what all those developers are doing. Have they all found jobs, or I wonder what they're doing. Varkster says, or hold up, says, I don't think a lot of people are clowning the marathon due to it being a PS game, since I don't see the same crowd going after a Marvel token. No, I think that people are clowning it because Ghost of Yotei. I think it's because of Ghost of Yotei, and I think it's because of Concord. It's because of those two games. And I think it's because of Jeff Keighley. Like, the last game of the show, like, it was overhyped, the last game of the show. I think it's all those three things. Because there are grifters that are like legitimate grifters that are, you know, referencing Yotei, referencing woke, referencing things like that when it comes to that. But yeah, not everybody go away, please. You're right about that. It's not everyone. Back in the day, Brink was considered a failure. Nothing compares to the modern day failures like Concord and Highguard. In comparison, Brink was a smash hit. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, in comparison. Is Highguard studio gone? Are they indie? I don't know what happened to them. I'm not really sure. Biggest life lesson I had to learn is never go back to a job that abused everything and tanked the character. And that's the same thing with the grifters too. Always put the foot on the neck. Yeah. I think it's because they don't like Bungie. I think part of it's because of Bungie, but once again, why? You know, like there's a lot of complex reasons to it. And I think people are also kind of tired of like of live service stuff too. I think that there's a part of that as well. But I don't know how much of that it is, but I think that there's definitely just like a part. But there's also a part of you guys hitting that like button. We have 200 plus people watching. We're about to end the stream coming up on the 3 hours. But if you can hit the like button, if we can get to 150 likes, man, I'd really appreciate that. It helps like the after the stream and all that good stuff. So this stream will be live also afterwards. So if you missed part of it, it will be up so you can watch it. I really don't know what happened to my YouTube settings, man. I don't know what happened to everything. It literally just like disappeared, and it's just crazy. So I was able to go back on Twitch, which is wild. OJ, live service is only good if you're Warframe. I mean, live service, yeah, that Warframe's a good live service game. That's something that I do know. Like, that's a great live service game. I just dislike the look of Marathon, honestly. It looked terrible. Yeah, it looked like a budget, ghetto, like, Temu Guardians of the Galaxy. Does the blame go to Yoshida, Jim Ryan, or Herman Hulst for the blunders? Jim Ryan, you fired Yoshida, so it ain't going to Yoshida. But it also goes to Herman Hulst. Like I said, you can't really fully trust someone with a boomerang hairline. Like, if you see somebody with, like the boomerang hairline, you can't trust them. I'd rather take a Stephen A. Smith. Like, where, like, your hairline, like, connects, like, with your ear, and it goes up like that. I'll take that hairline over Herman Hulst's boom. Like, I can never trust, like, that Batarang. I don't trust anybody with, like, a real Batarang. Now, if it's, like, a Vegeta, like, where it's like you know, maybe I can look at that. But if it's like the Batarang, like Herman Hulst, no, man, I don't trust that as much. I don't trust it. So yeah, Herman Hulst, he has some blame in this one too. New hairstyle unlocked the Vegeta. Oh yeah, like I got a Vegeta. I told you guys the story of when I got a Vegeta one time. Well, the barber put a Vegeta in my head because like I had like a crooked hairline where my hairline wasn't quite all the way good on this side or this side. I don't remember. So we kept on snipping on one side and then trying to even it on the other. And then like the guy that cuts my hair now, because like I've been going to his barbershop for like a decade plus. He would come over and he was looking at my hair and he was trying to tell his barber like, no, he's like, look, and he put my head like that and said, look, this dude got a big forehead, his hairline receding, you gotta line it up this way. So then when he tried to line it up and fix it, he fixed it, but it was already pushed back, dude. It was like pushed back to like here. that's where my hairline was. Like, it was like here, but it was like a flared Vegeta. It was like a flared Vegeta. Like it went like whoop, like that. So it kind of looped and connected, you know? And I'm like, this man gave me a straight up Vegeta haircut, bro. Like, I didn't tip him. It was a low cut though. It was a low cut. So while it was a Vegeta, it wasn't like super noticeable, but it was noticeable. Like, it was noticeable. Hey, what's up, V? Welcome. Gotta cut your own hair. Man, I cannot cut my own hair. I like my barber now. I got a good fade. You know what I'm saying? He's blending in with my, with my thinning. He's doing a good job. My hairline's even, like, and he doesn't push me back. Like, it's lined up like you're supposed to be, like, like here's your ear and it's supposed to go like here. Like, here's your eye. Then, like, I think for me, it's like, so my hairline's lined up, I mean, it would have been nice if it's like right here like it was before, but it's not too bad. So my other barbers, they used to push me back to where it was like my hairline would like start like here. And like one guy, the Vegeta, he put me like back here with Vegetas. So the fact that he's getting like my hairline like even, see how it's like even? Like it's like correct. So it's like, I can't cut my hairline and all that. I'll mess up. Let's see here. Did they give you the GT Vegeta? Yeah, the GT Vegeta, bro. My barber shut down in 2020 due to COVID. I haven't cut my hair since then. Dang, really? How long is your hair? You haven't cut it since then. So, I got in a shoving match with the barber one time who pushed my wig. You pushed my wig back? Your wig? You wear a wig? Help? Like a man unit? Or what? I cut my hair personally. Gotta have Corey to support the stream after all. Shout outs, man. The Vegeta haircut once. I spent 2 weeks yelling at Kakarot randomly in public. Very awkward. Oh man. To your mid back, man. You got super long hair. Okay. Hey man, it's all good. There was a time. There was a time when my hair was so long it reached down to like here, like my shoulders. That's the longest I've ever had my hair. My wig back is hairline? Oh, okay. Is that what you call it? I ain't never heard it called that. Nimbar says, I never really gotten a haircut before. You said you want a girlfriend, right, Nimbar? That might be one of the reasons why you ain't got one. Because you looking like the thing. Or you looking like, what's that thing on the Addams Family with all the hairy thing? You're looking like that, bro. Bro, guys, if you guys want to improve your chances, get a haircut. Get a nice haircut. Go to a good barber. If you're white, get that modern mullet. If you got a beard, get the Spartan beard, the low Spartan beard. Get the modern mullet with the fade on the side. If your hairline's pushing back, tell them to curl it and push it forward. I've seen people transform their whole. I've seen people legit that probably most girls would say like, man, this guy's ugly or something. Like, I seen it, like the white guy that cuts people's hair on Instagram. Guys, check him out. It's a white guy with a shag. He's like in the Midwest or something. And so, you came all the way over here to Glasgow, get your hair cut. We're gonna make you look 20 years younger, 10 years younger. He's really good. And there's some nerds, people that are just weird, and they get a haircut, they a new person. They completely rejuvenized their whole life. So if y'all out here with crazy hair and you wondering why you ain't getting a girlfriend or nothing, and that's part of the reason why. Part of the reason why. Chicago, perfect. Yeah, I got you, V. Thanks for your long-term support, young lady. We're gonna play this one, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream for tonight. So if you guys have some more music, or if you guys have some more comments, let me know. No, I'll stick to my making the nicest long curls possible. I get all the admiration for it anyway. I can't go back to short hair. I would hate myself. If you can rock the long hair, go ahead and rock the long hair. I'm just saying there are certain like women that definitely do not rock with the long hair. You know what I'm saying? So like if your hair and if it looks ridiculous, and like I said, if you can rock the long hair and it doesn't look ridiculous, then rock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. But if it looks ridiculous, ask like, if it looks ridiculous, and you would know if it looks ridiculous, you need to get yourself a nice haircut, you know? My wife told me, she's like, don't ever let your hair grow out, because I was growing like a Wolverine / George Jefferson, you know, and she's like, you look so much better with your hair cut low like this. So I think it depends on like your face shape, it depends on how your hair grows, depends on your hairline. There's like a lot of things that this depends on, you know? But if you can rock the long hair and it works well, then rock it, you know? Haircuts didn't save my ghost town issue, sadly. Party man, like, did you get a good haircut, party man? Show me the haircut that, like, next time you go get a haircut, show me the haircut that you got. I think I got a haircut, or party man, later, just show me just like your face just like this, party man. I know that's weird for you to DM, but just, I've seen you anyway, so it don't matter. Just, and I'll tell you what haircut, or no, just tell me what haircut you got. What did you get? And can you grow, party man, can you grow like an afro? Can you still grow like your hair, party man? Like, can you like grow it like an afro, or does it, or is it just like short? Can it not grow? Like, can it grow like long and evenly, like Jackson 5 or something like that? Says haircuts ain't gonna save the person who's 400 pounds and unemployed. It's not, but that's part of the motivation. You get the haircut, you looking better, you go to the gym, you fill out those job interviews more. If you go to a job interview, you gotta have your haircut, you know, so you can't go in there with looking all messed up, you know? Thank you, V, for the long-term support, though. Seriously, I appreciate you. It's decent. My original good barber started charging $50 for haircuts, so I stopped going to him, then went to another place. Okay. But how, like I said, how long can you grow your hair, party man? Like, how long can it grow? Like, if you left it for, let's just say, half a year, would it be like afro? Would it be like can you grow an afro? That's what I'm asking. Party man looks like Larry Lur. Yeah, a little, like a little, yeah, like a little bit, a little like Larry Lur, yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh man, I gotta lock in and slim down, build the self-confidence. Yeah, I just gotta slim down a bit, Dank. Just watch the, you know, Dank, really the best things to slim down, because me and you, we actually have like the same body type a little bit, right? Like, I think you're a little bit taller than me, Dank. But I think I kind of get built like you, like when I gain a little bit more. So really, Dink, you just got to do like some intensity, right? 45 minutes, do some like high intensity burpees, push up, then hit some weights with that, you know, high intensity. Get some, you know, some jog in place, high knees, things like that, right? 45 minutes, 3 times a week. But then just hit the our body. We take like the fats that we eat, man. We're endomorphs. You know, we're not endomorphs. We're endomorphs or ectomorphs or whatever it's called, where we absorb everything, man. We eat some sugar, it's going straight to our belly or to our hips or to our butt or to our thighs. You know, some people regulate, you know, the food better, right? It doesn't just go straight to the bad parts. So me and you, we're the same. So you just got to watch that, right? Watch the bread, you know, watch the carbs, watch the white rice, you know, maybe change that to brown or cauliflower rice. And for me, like the maca tea, man, I'm starting to do that. I'm starting to do the maca tea. I'm starting to do like the lean chicken, doing all that. And it's really helping out, like losing like my sides. Cause I know, you know, we both, you know, the muffin top type of deal. Like I'm good. Upper is great. But it's always been here for me. My midsection, it's always just been like, I can eat a sandwich and I'll gain like 2 pounds and I'll all go to like my side, you know? So, don't you still got a picture from too many games? It looks similar hair-wise? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The haircut? If party man, I think my hair doesn't get to an afro. It doesn't get me there. What's the longest you? I mean, if party man, what I think you should do is that I think party man, you would look great with like one of those like leave the hair on the top and then like mid fade, right? not quite a flat top, but like kind of like take like have a little bit of hair on the top, enough to where you can use a curl sponge, and then you just use the curl sponge, just get a sharp lineup, and then just get like a mid fade on the side, square in the back, edge up. Don't push the hairline back. Obviously, make sure you tell them, don't push my hairline back. Don't you dare push my hairline back. And then maybe just like enough to where you can do like a little bit of a curl sponge, and then just like mid fade on the side. I think that would look good on you. Party Man can't grow dreads because he said he can't grow an afro. You need a big afro. I mean, you can go like the little twisties, but you need a big afro for like real dreads. I can tell you, I don't look great with a bunch of hair. I think some hair at the top and the fade on the side could work. Yeah, just a little bit of hair on the top and then fade on the sides. So like the next time you go to the barber, tell them, nah, don't cut too much off the top. Just get the fade on the side, right? Like I said, nice crispy edge up, fade on the side, you know. And I think that would look. That would look good on you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Something like this, Party Man. Something like this right here, where there's not too much hair, but there's enough for a curl sponge, you know? Like there's enough for a curl sponge, but not too much. Because I know you said you can't grow too much, but something like this, like mine's like this right here. Mine's lower. This would probably be too high, but something like this would probably be good for you. Like mid fade, midish fade, crisp hairline, nice blend, and then just maybe like, you know, a little bit of a curl on the top. So something like that, because I think your hair is about this long. So I think this would be a good haircut for you. That'll help. That'll help with the ghost town. You know what I'm saying? That'll help with the ghost town. That'll help. Mask on. Mask says snort Ozempic and some ADHD meds. I don't know. That might get you in trouble, bro. You gotta find the barber to protect the curls at the top. All it takes for them to. Well, yeah. Just tell them nothing off the top. All you gotta do, and like you can do it at home, like a curl sponge. That's just, you just buy one. They're cheap. You just get one on Amazon. And then like curling, you just get Shea Moisture curling, you know, the curls. And then you just put that in there, and boom, just hit it with the curl sponge, and then just take like the brush on the side. Looks great. Simple. Fly to Turkey to get the hairline back, says Bascon. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to the stream, man. You guys were nuts. Even after the birthday stream, y'all came through and supported a lot. Shout outs to Varkster. I appreciate you like always, fam. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't seen my Ocarina of Time video, I made a big Ocarina of Time video yesterday. That's actually doing pretty well. Over 138 plus comments and over 1,000 or 13,000 views. I'm going on 14,000 views already. So thank you guys so much, man. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. It's right here in the chat. I'm gonna link it. I'm also gonna link it on Twitch too. So if you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube channel. I got some cool stuff on there too, like on the YouTube. So if you're on the YouTube channel, I got some cool stuff there. Or if you're on the Twitch channel, I got some cool stuff on YouTube. But thank you for all the new subs on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. There's the link on there. Thank you guys so much, man. Seriously, you guys were goated. Shout outs to Varkster. Multiple donos again today. Thank you. Big love to Vadset. Big love to Pamone. Shout outs to all the Elite Ninjas here. Everybody that's here, you guys know who you are. All the Elite Ninjas with your names highlighted. Mods, everybody. Thank you. Casual Noob. Thank you for the big 40 from Casual Noob, man. That's super, super nice of you, Casual Noob. Thank you so much. Or big 39. Made so well. Thank you for the 5, brother. Varkster once again deported. Justin, thank you for the multiple. Ayo Arc, appreciate y'all, man. Seriously, I'm glad you guys come through and hang out with me every single day. I know we always kind of just do the same stuff, but I think it's still fun just to check in every day, man. So thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate y'all. You guys have a nice night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for another stream. We'll probably be taking Wednesday off, so I'll probably see if I can get my Xenoblade video done on Wednesday, since I'll be taking that day off from streaming. So check out my vid. You guys go and hit the like button before you go. But go over to my vid, watch my vid again, hit the like button, and comment in my video today, guys. Go and drop comments on there. So, peace and love, and we'll see you guys for tomorrow's stream. All right, guys, take it easy.